Welcome, welcome to the all signs. Hold on. What the heck is going on here? Welcome to the all signs, their feelings for you from September 22nd through September 28th, whenever you find this video. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. Baddison Intuitive Tarot, very happy to have you here. If you're unfamiliar with how I do the all signs, their feelings for you reading, I tap into whomever you got going on for the next 7 days, see what your situation looks like, see if you guys are getting along, talking, not talking, getting engaged, getting divorced, whatever comes through the reading, all right? Just keep in mind that I do get pretty nosy. I don't hold back and I don't sugarcoat my messages, so please don't force the message. If you're in a healthy, stable relationship and the reading taps into something that needs work, I don't want you forcing it, okay? Trust your own internal guidance. What else? No, that's it. I finally got a new chair, you guys, so it might look different. I might look a little bit shorter or shrunk down or something like that. I finally got a new chair and it's so freaking comfy. Look at that thing. Look at that. I don't think it's real leather. We'll find out in a couple years. But I like how it matches my shirt. But yeah, I finally got a chair, so no more freaking squeaking, and it's comfy. Yeah. Toss that dang cheapo one I had earlier. All right, enough about that. You don't need to hear about my chair, even though you've probably been hearing it squeak for months now. Hi, good morning. Yes, exactly, Jay Phillips. It's Funcy. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Diesel. I like that name, Diesel. Hi, Miranda. All right, so since we're on the last 2 days at the time I'm doing this live stream of Virgo season, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Virgo since it's their birthday season still. And then I'm going to start with Libra right after, because Libra season's in 2 days and this reading is scheduled for the week of Libra season. And then I'll go from Aries to Pisces. All right. That way the Virgo baby still celebrating, still gets their special time in the sun, and then we move into Libra. All right. So I'm going to begin. You guys can all hear the microphone correctly, right? I want to make certain before I do a 3-hour live stream, because technology and me has been... Oh, you're watching from Ireland? I have been manifesting a trip to Ireland for like years now, and I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It sounds good? Awesome. Okay. Ireland has been on my vision board for like ever. Even though I told myself I wasn't going to mention what's on my vision board, but to heck with it. Make sure that's, oh my goodness, I did it again. Okay. I'm thinking about updating the software I have so that way I don't have to write backwards anymore, since YouTube did their update and now everything's mirrored. My cute little coffee weather shirt, no one is going to know because it's backwards on your end. All right, Virgo. Happy birthday season. We're closing out your season, Virgo. I hope you had a fantastic time. Thank you so much, Wild West Virgo. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, what do we have for Virgo this week? What do we have for Virgo this week? The World card just wanted to help out Virgo. That could be a good sign. Completing something. Virgo, what do we have for Virgo? And then the Fool card hopped out right after. You guys have already heard me say this a bajillion times. When the World card shows up, it's an ending of a chapter, and then it always moves into the Fool energy right after for a new cycle to begin. And now the Fool just hopped out. And it's very fitting how we're finishing your birthday season in the next couple of days, and you get the World card and now the Fool. This is your new calendar year starting over. 2 more shuffles for Virgo and who they're connecting to. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. All right, Virgo, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the King of Pentacles. Their intentions. We have the 6 of Swords. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have the Three of Wands. Your feelings towards this person, we have the Two of Wands. The overall energy for the connection right now is the Queen of Pentacles. Huh. We got the King and Queen of Pentacles. That's usually a good sign for me in a relationship reading. Because with their feelings for you being the King of Pentacles and the overall energy being the Queen of Pentacles, they're showing me that you and this person do have what it takes to really build something successful, something solid. But if you guys are going through something right now that is testing the two of you, I feel like you guys will figure out what direction to move that's going to be in alignment with your path moving forward. All right? You both are coming in as very stable people. All right, so with the Queen of Pentacles being influenced by the Hanged Man and the Ace of Wands, I am getting that there is some sort of new beginning that is on hold right now while someone takes time to really look at everything from different perspectives before, you know, signing on to a new beginning. And that's typical Virgo style. You guys don't do anything unless you analyze it, bulletproof it, or bullet point it, and just look at all the details surrounding it. So let's do it. Let's start with this person's feelings. They've got the King of Pentacles. Why the King of Pentacles for how this person's feeling towards Virgo this week? But I am getting this is someone that you're already in a relationship with. This feels very domesticated. Seven of Pentacles. This person feels like they've invested a lot into the situation with you, and they're looking over everything that they've invested and trying to figure out if, you know, everything's been on par, everything that they've been investing in is producing the results that they're wanting from out of this. Okay. It feels like you got someone that wants a future with you, Virgo. This is somebody that feels like you guys are equally yoked. You guys are equally on the same page with, you know, what you want in a relationship, what you value in a relationship, what you want out of life, what you expect out of life. You guys are very similar here. Ace of Cups is right underneath that. For the Virgos that are not in a relationship with this person yet, and this is someone new that you're building slowly with, it looks good. It looks like someone's taking you very seriously around this time frame and wishing to give you a lot of attention now with the Six of Wands right underneath that. So for the Virgos dealing with someone new, it looks like this person's developing serious feelings for you. And for the Virgos who are already in a relationship, it looks like you guys are resolving something that may have like complicated things a little bit. Someone's intending to like transition smoothly into something else with you. There could have been complications though for someone here. All right, so let's clarify your feelings, Virgo. You've got the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is you pretty much at a crossroads right now in your heart with somebody. You're trying to figure out if the feelings that you have for this person is enough to warrant giving more time, more planning, or if you're being called to go on a different direction. You're standing there holding the world in your hand, and we just talked about the World card a second ago. The World card did hop up during the pre-shuffle, Virgo, perhaps indicating that you're still in that transitional period of one chapter closing for a new one to begin, and you're just trying to figure out if you want this person to be a part of the new chapter in your life, or if they should stay in the, you know, thank you for the experience, I wish you well, you're part of the chapter I'm closing. You know, you're just trying to figure things out. So I feel like I have a Virgo that's not quite sure just yet, but you're coming in very comfortable towards this person, indicating that this is not someone that gets you riled up and stresses you out. Clarify that Two of Wands. Ooh, the Five of Wands almost hopped out. I stand corrected. For some of you Virgos, you're like, no, Baddison, this person has stressed me out. Thank you. Clarify that Two of Wands as Virgo's feelings. The Emperor. And then I got the Page of Pentacles, and I see the Wheel of Fortune right underneath that. Oh, Virgo. I see what's going on here. For some of you, you're considering giving this relationship a promotion. Because when the Emperor shows up, that's marital status to me. That's, you know, choosing someone to be the mother, father of your kids status. That's real deal. Because the King and Queen of Pentacles, that's a stable relationship, yes. But when I see the Emperor and the Empress show up in a reading, that usually ties into marriage. Like, we've been together long enough to know that I want to see a future. Or you're considering moving in with this person with that house icon being there. And the Page of Pentacles is you taking something slow just to see if everything still consistently stays the way it is. Yeah, some of you Virgos are either considering this person being like a spouse of yours if you're not already married, or this person's looking at you like that. If you're the masculine, you may be considering having this person in your life for the long haul, but if you're not, now we all have masculine and feminine energy, so take that however it resonates. You know, there's certain people in relationships that take on the masculine role more than the feminine role. So take that however it applies. So let's clarify the Six of Swords. This is this person's intentions right now. Why the Six of Swords? Six of Swords can be read in many different ways. You got to look at the context. You got to look at the surrounding energy for people who are reading tarot for the first time, learning how to read. It's all about the context of a spread. Sometimes the Six of Swords can be, I got to get out of here. This person is stressing me out. I need to get anywhere but here. But oftentimes the Six of Swords can be, wow, we actually resolved that. We could put that in our past. You know, it didn't break us. Clarify that Six of Swords. The Queen of Cups, Cancer energy, but also Scorpio and Pisces. And the Ten of Pentacles. Jeez. The Ten of Pentacles and the Empress just force itself out of my hands to reveal the Four of Wands. Look at that. Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Empress. So now we have the Empress and the Emperor on the board. We now have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the King and Queen of Pentacles, happy space. And the Four of Wands talks about marriage or moving in together. So Virgo, it feels like you and another person are either A, starting to take each other very seriously, where you're considering becoming more exclusive with each other. If you've been dating for a couple of months or something like that. But for the Virgos that are already in a relationship where this is your person, you both may be trying to figure out, are we ready for the next step? Are we ready to take it there? Because with their behavior towards this being the Three of Wands, the Three of Wands is waiting on that fourth wand, trying to see if this is my place. But I am getting someone that has some serious trepidation about this with the Nine of Swords. Could be the one that comes in more as the feminine energy in the situation. The one that comes in more as the feminine energy, maybe stressing about something, maybe thinking about future of children, or, you know, if someone already has children from a previous relationship, is this person good as a step parent, things like that. Or if someone's trying to figure out, can I really see myself raising a family with this person? Or if you guys are beyond that child stage. I feel like someone is like really caught between moving forward or like feeding some negative thoughts. I also have two cards that show me a baby bump. So I don't know if there's a pregnancy involved, or, you know, someone's already in motherhood. Clarify that Three of Wands, please. Clarify that Three of Wands. The Knight of Swords. And the Fool. Look, it all cycled back around. This person is waiting to see what you come up with as far as plans go. It's like this person looks at you as the line leader. They look at you as if you're the one that seems to always have a bigger plan, always have the right ideas. You're always like prepared for something. And they're looking at you as if you could be the line leader. I got that similar message during a Scorpio individual reading. So I don't know if this is telling me that something is going to make sense for you during Scorpio season. We're about to step into Libra season in a couple days. Scorpio season doesn't begin until October, I think October 23rd. I could be wrong. But someone's expecting a serious conversation to happen. Wow, this is the most drama-free spread I've had in a very long time, Virgo. Even if you guys are not on the same page with you guys' relationship, the way you guys are handling it and processing it and analyzing it feels like you both really know how to have a mature conversation, even if you guys are disagreeing on things. Which right there shows that you guys have compatibility when it comes to handling life stressors, because when you're in a relationship, no matter how long you guys get along with each other, there's going to be outside factors that may challenge it, whether fighting over money or other complications. Like, how you guys handle stressful situations really is important, and it looks like you guys know how to handle it well together. So since I got the Emperor and the Empress right here with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, Virgo, it feels like you're leaning more towards seeing this person as ideal for a partnership, but there's still maybe one more thing that you guys can't seem to agree on or move past that is holding you back from feeling like, yes, let's do this. Let me get another card on your feelings, Virgo, but I'm going to use a different tarot deck. Clarify that Two of Wands again for Virgo's feelings for this person. The Devil and the Four of Wands again. Some of you Virgos may be obsessing about, all what could go wrong in a situation. You may be kind of driven by fear right now. So I don't know if something specific is going on between you and this person that's leaving you feeling like, oh man, I can't trust this person, or I can't trust this. I don't know if this is right for me. If you are feeling that way, I would definitely hold back on making any big decisions. You don't want to make a decision when you're anxious or, ridden with deep insecurities about a situation. Okay? But they're also recommending you find the root of this insecurity or this fear, name it, and have a discussion with it internally. With that Devil being here, I am getting someone wondering what the other person is up to on a regular basis. These two are sitting next to each other looking like a regular couple, but the Devil is whispering in this person's ear saying, you can't trust this person's not, loyal, blah, 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 even though this other person just looks like they're just existing. Or that's flipped. All right. Anything else for Virgo before I pull the hidden message? Now, the hidden message for those of you who are new here, it's for my limited communication or no contact group. So the Death card and the Seven of Wands came out, Virgo. I'm strongly getting that you have a strong stance on something and you're preparing for something to change in your life, and you're making certain that everything is going along with how you feel like things should go. Now, that's not saying that my way or the highway per se, but it's telling me that in your own individual life, if you don't trust something, you're not moving forward, regardless of how much you care about somebody. But I do feel like you will find the clarity that you need with that Hanged Man energy sooner rather than later. Okay? But from what I see, it looks like you and another person, whether you work out or not, have a lot of respect for each other and can have those serious conversations without popping off, without, name calling and things like that. And I like that. So for those who resonated with this reading, you could be dealing with a fellow earth sign. I got strong Taurus energy. Strong Taurus came through. Capricorn came through. Could be a fellow Virgo. But I'm getting Aries here, Pisces. Strong Aries. Fixed energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it. Your sounds feel safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. Remember, this is for the limited to no communication group. I still have dreams about you and our happy times together. There's so much unspoken between us. I need to tell you how I really feel. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. Oh, wait, I want to pull another card from a different oracle deck. Hold on for a second. Hold on, Virgo. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. Oh, that one hopped out quick. Not everyone is meant to stay forever. Some people come to teach you something. All right, that's for you, Virgo. I hope that helps. On to the new almost birthday babies, Libra. And then we'll go back to the original Aries through Pisces format. Wow, that was a calm reading. Don't get those too often. All right. Happy birthday season, Libra. Your birthday season is in 2 days, and I do apologize for using the same cake that I used for Virgo. I relate. Me and my brother are 3 weeks apart, but he's 1 year older than me, so we always shared a birthday cake. All right, let's do it for Libra. All right, what do we have for Libra for the next 7 days? What's going on with Libra? Libra, what do we have for Libra for the remaining half of September 2025? What's going on with Libra and their person of interest? Libra, what do we have for Libra, please? What do we have for Libra, please? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my almost birthday babies. All right, Libra, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Their intentions with you. We have the Hierophant, major for Taurus. Their behavior and actions with you. This week, we have the Wheel of Fortune, fixed energy all around. Strong Taurus coming through here. Strong Taurus. You and Taurus both are ruled by Venus, but a lot of Taurus energy. Your feelings for this person. The Moon, Pisces energy, but I also see it as Cancerian energy. Hi, Kita. I just saw you. Hi, Kita. Hi, Infinite Faith. What's the overall energy? The Page of Pentacles, influenced by the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. All right, Libra, you've got something going on here. You've got somebody here this week that feels like you guys have something developing, but right now they may be feeling like you're kind of giving them the cold chill, whether it's because something recent went down or you've got a lot going on. They may be feeling like you're acting a little bit different towards them, but I don't feel like that's going to last. That feeling's going to last because it feels like there's some sort of change underway, especially with that Wheel of Fortune being here. Because with your feelings being the Moon, you may be feeling more emotional lately than usual, and you may be just wanting to hold back from being around this person. Maybe you feel like when you're feeling like this way, you might come off as irritable and you don't want to say anything you'll not want to say, or that's flipped for somebody here. Because it feels like someone's being purposely quiet to not cause any problems for the relationship. Like if I'm in a bad mood, I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm not going to be around anyone today because I may just friggin' say something I'm going to end up regretting later. I need to get out of this mood. It feels like that. It feels like that for somebody. Someone's wanting to bite their tongue with that Strength card. So let's break it down. This person's feelings for you is the 5 of Pentacles. They kind of feel like you're giving them the cold shoulder. Let's see. Why the 5 of Pentacles for how this person's feeling towards Libra around this time frame? Whoa, 10 of Cups, really? 10 of Cups, the Lover's card, and the King of Cups. With this card showing me an arrow pointing to a house, and this person's standing outside of a house in this art depiction, I don't know if they brought up the topic of moving in together and you have not given them a solid answer, or if you do already live together, maybe every time they're in the same room as you, you have an excuse why you have to walk into another room. Or you may be doing that when they come over your home or you go over their home. If this is dating and you're not living together, you know, someone feels like, you know, someone's invading someone's space. Like this person really feels like you're annoyed with them in some regard, but they've got some strong feelings for you, Libra. Could be a water sign. I've got strong Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces coming through here, and also Gemini. So whoever this person is feeling this way that they do, I don't feel like it's enough for them to be like, you know what, fine, let me match energy with Libra, I'm done. No. Because with their intentions towards you being the Hierophant, it feels like this is someone that plans to commit to this long term. And they may be preparing like some sort of stable offer, because the Knight of Pentacles shows up when someone already feels like they've got something figured out, they've got something prepared, and now they're here to deliver it. And usually that pentacle on that horse talks about, hey, want to be more exclusive with each other, or hey, you want to move in with each other, or hey, what about marriage? That pentacle usually consists of something that could really bring you guys glued together, is what I'm getting. So let's take a look at your feelings, because you got the moon. Pisces energy is coming in strong. Why the moon for how Libra is feeling towards this person this week? Why the moon, please? The High Priestess, Pisces energy again. And then I see the Eight of Cups. Ooh, Libra. Oh, Libra. You're not just giving them the cold shoulder. You're planning an exit. Holy, I was not expecting that, Libra. Hold on for a second. Let me just take that in for a second. I don't know, Libra, if something recently came to you as far as like an intuitive download, or you woke up after a really bad dream, but the dream fed you a lot of, you know, symbols and insight, or you've known this for a bit and you've been keeping it a secret. Something's got you kind of turning your back towards this person around this time frame. And that could be the cold chill that they're feeling. But you haven't done anything, though. It's like you're trying to make certain that this is something you're going to feel consistently. You don't want to be impulsive. Hold on. Is this something? Four of Swords came out. The Four of Swords is showing me that you're not being impulsive. You're gonna kind of, you know, take a little bit of time. You're just trying to figure things out. The Four of Swords usually comes in when there's a period of no contact going on, where someone feels like they've got to just take a little bit of a breather, not really socialize with their person for a couple of days or so, just really try to gather their thoughts and come to some sort of solution without pressure. So Libra, you may be not doing anything just yet. You're just trying, I feel like something may have triggered a lot of deep emotion out of you that might also be tapping into some suppressed emotions too that you didn't know were buried there, and you're just trying to sort through everything before doing anything. You're trying to figure out if something external is affecting your internal feelings towards this person, and you don't want to blame this person for something else that's going on in your life. But I don't see that you're going to do anything just yet. But it's like this person can sense the difference in how you're showing up. Let me clarify their intentions. Their intentions is the Hierophant. Feels like this person wants to commit to this because I'm seeing strong evidence of it, especially with that 10 of Cups being there. The World card, and I got the 7 of Pentacles on the bottom with the 6 of Pentacles. So Libra, you've got someone here that wants a new milestone. They feel like you guys are ready. They are wanting to invest only if it's going to be reciprocated. 6 of Pentacles. If they feel that they're giving to this and they're getting nothing but the cold shoulder from you, they will pull away. But they're not planning that this week. It feels like this is something that has to be a consistent level of treatment for this person to want to bounce. Like if you're consistently being kind of cold with them, then it could lead to that. But if this is just a couple of days where you haven't really been as sociable, you haven't really been as communicative, then this is not something that they're thinking about doing anytime soon. The Wheel of Fortune is showing up as their behavior. Why the Wheel of Fortune? The Knight of Swords and the King of Swords and Ace of Swords. Oh man. So Libra, if this consists, this person is going to get ready to talk to you. Now the roles could definitely be reversed. The roles could definitely be reversed. But I do feel like later into the week, it's going to inspire this person to want to have a conversation with you. Like this person is hitting you up being like, Libra, can we FaceTime later? Can I stop by your house? Can we talk? Or if you live together, they're like knocking on your office door being like, hey, after you're done with work, can we go sit down by the TV and just talk? You know? Something like that. It feels like this person is going to want to have a conversation with you. Clarify the overall energy. Why the Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Temperance, and the 10 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. It feels like Libra, you're feeling like you're at a stage in your life right now where you're really wanting to only give to relationships that could really grow with you, that really makes sense, that you can really see the potential and both parties are in alignment with each other. So you're not saying that there's anything specific that they did wrong or that you did wrong. You're just at a point where it's like, all right, this has got to level up or not. What do I do? And you may be indecisive right now, Libra. You might be going back and forth between, yes, this is my person, no, they're not. And that could be why you feel like you want to withdraw your energy to see what the consistent message that you're attaining here is. So the more I dive into this reading, it doesn't feel like you and this person have been having any ongoing problems. You're just feeling an intuitive pull to level up in your life, and you're just trying to make certain that this is where it needs to go with this person. Feels very similar to Virgo's reading. Feels very similar to Virgo's reading. So you could be a cusper, but it feels like you're really wanting your relationship to really be supportive and uplifting, and you don't want to waste your time with anybody that's not aligned with you, okay? So that's what I have. I hope that made sense. Let me pull the hidden messages. This is for the no contact or limited contact group, but for zodiac signs that came through this reading, Libra, I have Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, strong Taurus, I guess strong fixed energy basically, and Gemini's in there and Pisces. Oh wait, before I pull the hidden message, let me pull one of these, and I'll keep that one that already hopped out. There's something behind your eyes. What are you hiding? Ooh, for some of you Librans, you may be questioning whether this person's being secretive with you about some things. And that could be why I got the High Priestess and the Moon. You may be just feeling that feeling inside that there could be something going on, and that's possibly why you want to have a serious conversation with this person. Our relationship was different and special. Other people didn't understand it. I feel like I abandoned you and myself when we broke up. I want to reconcile. Being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. For some of you Librans, you may be doing like a test time out with someone to see how you feel about their absence, to see if this is someone that, you know, you really want to grow with. But I am getting someone wondering if someone's being completely honest about everything. All right, so I hope that helps. Libra, enjoy your birthday season. All right, now we're going to go from Aries to Pisces. Ah. Hi, Aries. Let's see what's going on with you and your person of interest for the next 7 days. Why is my hair doing that? Stop it. It's like, what the is that? Do what my mom used to do. I got a cowlick and it just doesn't stay down. All right. Focus. Aries. What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries, please? What do we have for Aries, please? 2 more shuffles for Aries. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Aries. All right, Aries, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Star, major for Aquarius. Their intentions with you, we have the Hangman, major for Pisces. Their behavior and rewind. Their behavior and actions towards you this week, we have the 4 of Swords. Your feelings towards this person, we have the 2 of Wands. And the overall energy for the connection, we have the Moon, influenced by the 4 of Wands and Temperance, and the King of Cups. Wow, everyone seems to be getting the same message so far. It feels like the last couple of months, the universe has been purging relationships that are not good for us and leaving alone the ones that are still good and giving people time to figure out what the next step is going to be. Level up or not. All right. Right now, this person's got the Star as their feelings for you. Let's take a look. Why the Star, please? Why the Star? Why the Star, please? The 2 of Cups. This person cares about you deeply. The Magician on the bottom. Aries, it feels like you've got someone that really wants to get close with you this week. This person's really hoping that you're on board with that. Someone is making, you know, a lot of space for the 2 of you in their life. You may also have someone that's planning something like a surprise for you. I don't know if it's like a surprise dinner or a gift or just doing something special. It feels like you've got someone that wants to do something to show you that they appreciate you. It feels good. It feels good. You got someone that's very attracted to you and feels like you being in their life has added something to their life. You brought in a lot of fun, a lot of spontaneity. Just, they are enjoying how their life has been since you've stepped into it. Regardless of whether there's been any highs or lows, this person is pretty much acknowledging that they want to continue creating with you. Wow. Let's take a look at your feelings. You're in the 2 of Wands right now, Aries, which is one of your minor arcanas. You're at a crossroads right now with what you would like to see happen. So you both are kind of on a different page, sort of. This person has already made up their mind. You're just a little bit behind them on that. Why the 2 of Wands for how Aries is feeling towards this person this week? Sometimes the 2 of Wands comes in as my talking stage card, but it comes in as my time to make a big plan card. 7 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. So Aries, even though you're coming in saying that you enjoy being around this person, 9 of Cups, that they seem to be everything that you've been wanting for yourself, you don't fully trust the situation or trust them. You may feel like this person may be saying all the right things, doing all the right things to build a life with you. You may question people's motives around you. I feel like I get that for you a lot, Aries. You seem to be someone that has built something for yourself, and you're just worried about the wrong people coming in and, you know, costing you a lot, whether adding stress to your life to where you can't focus on what you were currently building, or just trying to take what you've already started for yourself and leave you with nothing. It's like you've got some wounds surrounding being taken advantage of. I don't feel like it's this person directly that has taken advantage of you, but you've got perhaps wounds surrounding being taken advantage of, whether by family, friends, colleagues. It's like you're kind of coming off as someone that works really hard towards everything that you've built for yourself, whether you've been healing, you've been working on building your finances up or your life. You've been doing the work, and you feel like people who have not been doing the work just want to benefit off of your hard effort. There's a person showing up in this reading that would really like to build a life with you, but you're having trouble just letting go of that thought that someone is just with you for your body, your status, your money, your career, who you know, your networks, whatever the case may be. You're in a really good space, though, with that Nine of Cups. You're emotionally independent. But I do feel like there's someone that you would like to see build a life with you with that Four of Wands, but you're taking it slowly with that Temperance card because you want to figure out where that nervous thought is coming from. Because if it is just a nervous thought and not based off of, you know, facts, you want to starve that thought so it doesn't get any more attention by you and perhaps interrupt something that could be really beautiful between you and another person. Because I'm getting an Aries that's like, I don't want to think like this about my person. Some of you Aries, this person may have already talked about the future with you, and they may feel like they're kind of on hold right now in regards to your response. Clarify that, Hanged Man. Seven of Cups and the King of Pentacles, and then I see the Six of Cups. So, Aries, this week, this person intends to take a seat back and, you know, give you a chance to figure out what you want while also exploring different options for themselves. It's someone that needs to always protect themselves too. So if there's a chance that you're not wanting to build with them, they're trying to make certain that they have something to fall back to. Not like a backup person, no, but like a backup route to take on their own if this does not work out, if this doesn't materialize. They want to make certain that they're going to be fine. So they may be energetically preparing for the worst case scenario, so that way, if this does not move forward, one of their options is to comfort themselves. This is someone that may feel like they've got a history of people kind of not being sure about them, and it's something that kind of gets them frustrated, but they respect it with you, I guess. This might be a part of a soul contract. You both may be needing to heal that part through each other. Tell me about that Seven of Swords for Aries, please. Is there some truth to this? The Devil and the Sun. Now, the Sun is highlighting some things that need to be further investigated, Aries. All right? Because even though I see that this person does care about you and is hoping to create something long-term with you, it does feel like there could be some undertone of wanting to benefit off of something to do with you. Like this person may have like a must-have list and don'ts list in regards to who they'll date and build a life with. So a part of that may be to align themselves with someone successful, someone attractive, someone that's got a lot of friends, someone that already has their ish together, someone that, you know, looks like they've got a solid future planned out to where, you know, they're aligning with someone that they won't have a lot of stress with. So yeah, it does feel like there is some undertone of benefit that someone already casted on you at the time you guys started dating. But it feels like they do generally care about you, but it does feel like this person targeted you as, I want someone who's going to be attractive, successful, you know, things like that, which may seem normal to other people. But I do feel like it does come from a fear of lack. Like someone wants to only date people that are not going to pull them into a period of lack. They want someone that can like really boost them up. I hope this is making sense. So there could be, you know, your body that alerted them to you in the first place. For some, it could be someone's financial status. But it does feel like there is genuine feelings, though, the deeper you get into the situation. There does seem to be real, genuine feelings. But it does feel like the initial attraction was, oh, this person is doing this person looks like this, blah, 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 blah. You know, so the Four of Swords is this person's behavior going forward. I feel like, Aries, you want someone to align with you because of your character and their character. Being someone who treats their family good, treats themselves good, things like that. Because the devil talks about possessions. The devil talks about 3D stuff. The devil talks about stuff that we can't take with us when we die. You know, what we can take with us when we die is our legacy, our, you know, people's memories of how they were treated by us. You know, was this person good to other people? Things like that. Why the Four of Swords? That's who you wanting to attract, Aries. Five of Wands and Judgment. So clarifying the Four of Swords as their behavior, it does feel like this person may be trying to work on some of their own insecurities that may be projected onto you taking care of them. Like whatever they're insecure about, they're projecting onto you as if you'll be able to nurture those insecurities, but you can't depend on other people like that. That's a, you know, that's creating attachment to another person to be able to nurture one's own insecurities, and that's, you can't depend on other people for that. Tell me about that Moon and the Four of Wands and the Temperance card as the overall. Ten of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So Aries, it does appear that you and this person have both pictured what this relationship would look like on the long term, and I feel like you're just trying to sort through that inner voice that's saying, don't move, don't move, don't move. Okay, to see if it's got merit or if it's a trauma response for something that maybe you haven't fully processed or worked through before you started to date this person. Okay, or this is mirroring back at this person what they still need to work on within themselves so that they don't create an attachment to you, because eventually that may come in as an issue. All right, so let's pull an oracle on that. You gave me the sweetest dream and the hardest reality. I want to get another one on that. Let me get another one. We're both waiting for the other to make the first move. So Aries, if this is a growing relationship, it's like you both are waiting on the other to make that first move, but at the same time, you both are like trying to navigate through it your own self. And you're just trying to sort through that trust issue that you have with this person. You're just trying to figure out if it deserves to be thrown at them or not. You are worthy of love. No proof is needed. So if you're in limited to no communication with someone right now, Aries, I'm going to pull their hidden feelings. But for zodiac signs that came through, I have Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, strong Pisces. Sagittarius is here. So strong Scorpio, Pisces, I have Capricorn. But it really could be any zodiac sign, Gemini, Virgo. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it. Our relationship was different and special. Other people didn't understand it. Libra had that. Libra had that. I still have dreams about you and our happy times together. You were my best friend, and I cherished our friendship above all others. Your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. All right, that's for you, Aries. Hope that helps. On to Taurus. Feels so weird sitting so low. I was hoping to find a chair that was going to sit at the height of my other one. Just it feels so weird. I hope it doesn't look weird on the camera. All right. Hi, Taurus. Let's see what's going on with you and your person of interest for the next 7 days. Hi, welcome, welcome. Oh, no worries, Lenora. Do what you gotta do. What do we have for Taurus? Oh my goodness, these cards are dropping. What do we have for Taurus, please? What do we have for Taurus, please? Two more, oh, the Four of Wands wanted to hop out, Taurus. Two more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my terrific Taurians. All right, your person's feelings for you. We have the Five of Swords. Their intentions, we have the Strength card, major for Leo. Their behavior and actions with you, we have the King of Pentacles, Earth energy. Your feelings towards this person, the Nine of Swords. And the overall energy for the two of you this week, the Ace of Swords. Now, the Four of Wands wanted to hop out, okay? And then I see the Four of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Taurus, there could be something going on between you and your person that is stressing you both out. Some of you guys may have just recently had an argument. You know, maybe there was some lie being spread. I am getting that right now. You and your person are like, you know what? Let's just take a little bit of a break while we clear our own head and then report back later. I am getting that, Taurus. Now, don't force the message if you and your person are doing great. But I am getting where your person is feeling frustrated about not being understood. Like they feel misrepresented. I don't know if I said that word right. And their intentions right now is to hold back saying anything further until you both had a chance to like calm down. Okay? I feel like you and this person are both feeling the pressure of this relationship. You both are feeling like you've reached a wall, whether emotionally, mentally, financially, spiritually, you both may feel like you've reached some sort of wall and you're just trying to figure out if you're able to push through this phase, or if this is where you guys need to call it quits. But I am getting that you both are still holding on to this, which tells me that you both care about each other. But someone doesn't want to continue defending themselves. I have the Queen of Pentacles right underneath that, which is your court card, Taurus, and the Four of Pentacles right underneath that, which is Earth energy again. So right now, you're just trying to figure out what's in your best interest going forward. You're taking good care of yourself, Taurus, and I love that about you. Regardless of what a Taurus is going through, you're always nurturing yourself, nurturing the people in your life. You seem to always have it under control. Even if inside you look like this, you always seem to still look put together. You've got that grounding effect. I absolutely love Taurians. I got a friend who's a Taurus, and oh my goodness, it's just always so comfortable to be around that person. All right, so let's clarify this person's feelings for you, Taurus. We have the Five of Swords. Thank you, Amy. I got off of the TikTok shop. I need to stay off of that. Why the Five of Swords? Why the Five of Swords? Why the Five of Swords? The Page of Swords and the Hierophant and the King of Swords. Oh my goodness. Taurus. This person has high hopes for the two of you, and I feel like this is stressing them out more than you realize. If you guys are already in a committed relationship, this is someone that's not going to just walk away easily. But if this is someone that you've been working towards getting into a stable relationship, this person's a fighter. And I just noticed you came in as this Queen of Pentacles as the overall, and this person's behavior towards you this week is the King of Pentacles. Look at that. So for some of you, you are already in a committed relationship with each other. Some of you guys may be already raising a family, even if it's a bunch of fur babies, or there has been plans to walk down that path and really grow your relationship tighter. And these two cards came out for Virgo's reading. So I don't know if you're connecting with a Virgo. Don't worry about that. If not, this could just be coming in because we're still in Virgo season at the time I'm recording this. But it's looking like you and this person really do have what it takes to build this relationship to a strong place. But something is testing the two of you. And you both are trying to figure it out. And with the person that you're dealing with coming in as the Page of Swords and the Hierophant, this is someone that's scouring the internet for guidance and advice, maybe asking friends, asking family members, ChatGPTing it. The Page of Swords is that person that wants to know and will do the research until they know how to move forward, how to communicate what's going on with them right now, and things like that. And that could be why that Ace of Swords is here as the overall energy. This could be this person asking their therapist some very important questions. If you're already in a relationship with this person, Taurus, you guys may be talking about couples therapy. I'm seeing repeated fours, all right? I've got 3 4s. And 4s come in when there is either security and a stable foundation between two people, but it also can come in when there's a threat to someone's foundation with somebody. But you got the positive 4s. All right, let's clarify your feelings, because right now, Taurus, you may feel like you look like you got it all together with that Queen of Pentacles energy, but deep down, you feel like this situation is stressing you out more than you even want to admit. You may be, not sleeping too well right now, tossing and turning, trying to figure out what your best move should be, whether pulling away from this person entirely or figuring out another plan to get your feelings understood so things could work out. You're scared that this might be heading towards an ending, whether by you saying goodbye or this person, and it stresses you out. It's not something you're happy about. Clarify Taurus's feelings, please, for this person. 8 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. You're caught between wanting to reconcile differences with this person, not saying that you're separated, reconcile differences, or just walking away. Some of you Taurians may be feeling like another path is opening up for you to have, an escape plan, an exit plan. Maybe something from the past has returned. Doesn't have to be a past person, but like a thought from the past, a plan from the past, something that you wanted since childhood is maybe appearing towards you around this time frame, giving you another way to move forward. It's like you're being given another decision. All right, so let's get this person's intentions right now. Their intentions is the Strength card. The Strength card comes in as intentions when we're intending to stay strong with the situation, not giving into any weaknesses, just holding back doing anything until further research is done or more conversations can be had. This is someone that's not gonna like cut you out just because you had an argument. This is someone that's gonna figure some things out. 8 of Pentacles and the Moon. So the 8 of Pentacles as intentions, that's the intent to work on where maybe they're lacking, because you can only control yourself. They're wanting to do their part. Wherever they feel like they are running into a wall and causing some frustration with you, they want to work on that. The 8 of Pentacles is putting in the work, putting in the effort. And this could also be tying into their own insecurities. So it's showing me, Taurus, that this is someone that's doing their part to work on what they bring to the relationship that causes stress, in the hopes that you're doing the same. Their behavior this week is the King of Pentacles. Tell me about that King of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords and the Tower. Now, the Eight of Swords comes in when we're overcomplicating things, right? But the King of Pentacles shows up when it's time to ground that energy, to, you know, pull us out of anxiety and worry. And you already have that over here with the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords are very similar. One is daytime anxiety, the other is nighttime anxiety, and you both have it. But with your earth energy here, you both are putting a blanket of grounding protection on your anxiety, because anxiety doesn't help. All right? It just makes things feel more scarier. So it looks like this person, whatever they're anxious about or allowing to replay in their thoughts that's not helping the situation, they're allowing a tower to just pull that original foundation out. Okay. Tell me more about Taurus and this person. Ten of Cups. So Taurus, with the Ten of Cups coming in for your relationship, it's looking like there is a chance that you guys can square this off. And with that tower being there, rebuild. Because when the tower shows up, it's giving a chance to rip out the old foundation and rebuild. And with the Ace of Swords being the original overall energy with the Four of Wands, rebuilding that foundation based off of open communication and truth and honesty. Some of you Taurians may have started this connection with this person built off of a lack of trust. Whether because someone jumped from one relationship that ended on betrayal and hopped into a new relationship so quickly that they weren't giving themselves time to heal from the last relationship, or vice versa. Or there was something else that your relationship started surrounding that came in as like an anchor to the two of you. But Taurus, you and this person really do care about each other, and I feel like you both don't want an argument to tear you guys apart. It does feel like this is someone that you're already in a relationship with, Taurus. And if not, this is someone that you know pretty well. They know you pretty well. And this is not a situation that could break you. But you both also want to learn what the pattern is to nip it in the bud. Because the King and Queen of Pentacles are not going to fight over the same thing over and over again. Nope. They would rather walk away from a relationship altogether than to give to the same argument, the same discussion, or if there's nothing growing from it, they're gonna pull the weeds. They're gonna pull the weeds and find a new garden if where they're planting seeds is not growing what they want. Okay? And that's how Taurians build success for themselves in many areas of your life. You don't waste time in the wrong area, whether business-wise, you know, money-wise, friendship-wise. If you don't see something growing from all your hard effort, you're done. You're done. And combine that with the fact that you're a fixed sign. Once you make your mind up, Taurus, you're done. It's like a switch that goes off. Anything else? Now we have the Emperor. And the Emperor is the number 4. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm trying to give you a heart and attack of the hand. With the Emperor showing up, Taurus, and you being the Empress, because that's your major arcana, and it's another number 4, which we talked about 4s earlier, I feel like there's going to be some positive change here between you and this person, and that this is going to be a learning experience. It feels like your relationship is too important to the both of you to not want to make improvements, to not want to look at what is causing the little crack that could expand into a bigger crack. Think of a windshield on a car. A little pebble hits the very corner of your screen and you're like, it's just a little crack, I'm gonna ignore it. But then over time, over the course of your destination, you start to see the crack expand. So it feels like with you being an earth sign, Taurus, and this person possibly having some strong earth placements, you guys are taking a crack in your relationship and you're nipping it in the bud before it can spread into various parts of your relationship. And once that happens, it's a lot harder to reconcile. It's a lot harder. So yeah, it looks like you and another person are going to try and overcome some sort of issue between the two of you. Let's get the Oracle card, and then I'm going to pull the hidden message for those of you who are in no contact or limited communication with somebody. For zodiac signs that are coming through this reading, Taurus, I've got Pisces here, Aries is here, strong Scorpio, Leo is here. That's the main, oh, and Taurus. That's the main ones, but don't worry too much about the zodiac sign. Aw, thank you, Inland Empire. You spoiled me, you rotten girl. I appreciate you. Thank you. There are things I never got a chance to tell you. Yeah, Taurus, for a lot of you, if you guys have taken a little bit of a break from communicating with each other, it feels like whatever needs to be said, someone's going to be like, you know what, might as well say it now so we can really start off right with everything out in the open. Okay? Whether it's good stuff, not good stuff, in between stuff. Sounds is its own kind of confession. All right, hidden message. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it. Your sounds feel safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. Ooh. 2 cards that came out talking about silence. I still have dreams about you and our happy times together. That card keeps coming out. I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. All right, Taurus, that is for you. I hope it helps. On to Gemini. Oh, I need a Burt's Bees break. Oh, crap, that one's done. I gotta throw away my empty ones. Ew, this one's been done. Where did that come from? Oh, yeah. I got like a collection of these chapsticks. All right. All right, Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what's going on with you and whoever you got going on for the next 7 days. All right, what do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini, please? What do we have for Gemini, please? Two more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Gemmy Gems. All right, really? Stop it. Your person's feelings for you this week, we have the Ace of Cups. Their intentions, we have the 2 of Wands. Their behavior and actions, the 9 of Cups. Looks good, Gemini. Someone's wanting to have a nice, calm, peaceful week with you. Your feelings for this person, the 10 of Wands. And the overall energy we have is the Fool, major for Aries, influenced by the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy, and the Ace of Wands. All right, Gemini, this week, you're very self-focused, very self-focused. You've got someone coming through that really wants to have a nice, peaceful week with you, no fighting, no arguing. Not saying that that's what you guys do normally, but this person is just coming in with a strong layer of, I really want a nice week. I want to enjoy connecting with Gemini and just let it be a nice chill week. But you're coming in more about focusing on yourself because you may feel like you've been putting in a lot of work towards this relationship up until now. So even though this person wants a nice, calm week with you, you may feel like leading up to this point, you've put way too much emphasis on this relationship and not much on yourself to where you kind of want to shift your focus from them to you, which might end up creating some unnecessary complications for the two of you and go against the nice calm week that they want to have, because they're going to be like, why is Gemini being withdrawn? Why is Gemini not really answering my text? Why is Gemini doing this, that, and the other, which will in itself stress them out about you. So let's take a look. Let's start with this person's feelings for you. We got the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups as their feelings tells me that they care about you. Their feelings for you are there and developing. Why the Ace of Cups for how this person is feeling towards Gemini this week? The Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords, yeah. So even though they're starting off the week just wanting to have a nice week with you, they're going to start to notice that you're a little hard to get a hold of this week, or your text messages are very like direct and to the point, not really leaving open. You know, the text messages aren't coming in with an openness to carry on that conversation. Like if this person's asking you a question just to have a nice conversation with you, you might just give yes or no responses where there's not much to work with to carry that relationship, that conversation flowing. And they may feel like you're being short with them. All right, I see that you don't want to walk away from this relationship, but around this time frame, you're kind of wanting to shift your focus to your own hobbies, what you've got going on, things like that. And unless you communicate that with this person, they're going to assume that you're mad at them or you're trying to like give them the cold shoulder. They're going to want to talk to you. Because if this person senses that you're either too busy for them or ignoring them on purpose, it's going to leave them feeling like they don't matter to you. So let's dive in deeper to your feelings, because I can sense that you've been putting in a lot of effort towards this person, and you feel like every step you take giving this relationship effort, you feel like the hill gets steeper and steeper and steeper, and it just feels like more work than how you started, with maybe little reward for all that effort, or not as much effort being thrown to you from this person. Because there's a big difference between how this person is showing up versus you. Look at the difference. This person looks like they're filling up their cup. They look like they've rested. They're taking good care of themselves. Nine of Cups is usually very self-focused on their own emotional well-being. Meanwhile, we have Gemini over here that is not tending to their own needs. They're tending to the needs of everyone else in your life. So you always look stressed out and tired because you're caring for not just yourself, but other people, but kind of putting yourself last. And everyone else looks refreshed around you. So that could be why over here you're like, F that, I'm focusing on me. I'm going to do a nice hobby for myself. I'm going to treat myself to things that I can enjoy solo, things like that. Why the Ten of Wands for Gemini's feelings? The Six of Swords, and then I got the Four of Wands. Yeah, Gemini, I feel like this week you're just wanting peace and quiet, and you feel like you have to constantly look over your shoulder wondering who's going to need you. Who's going to need you to do this, do that, be their, teacher, be their therapist, be their support system. You may feel like you're constantly needed by people, and you appreciate that. Some of you guys have kids with that Six of Cups being there, or you're a school teacher with that Hierophant. But a lot of you Geminis may be called upon a lot in your community, whether your friends, family, coworkers, and this week you're feeling kind of pooped and you just want to just alleviate some stress, and your person is going to wonder if it's them. I don't feel like you're mad at them. I don't feel like you're mad at them based off what I'm seeing here. I feel like you're just feeling like you gave too much attention to the situation and you're pooped. And you're hoping that maybe by focusing on you, this person will also give you a little extra tender love and care if they're noticing that you do look kind of stressed. Clarify this person's feelings for Gemini again. The Empress. This person feels like you are a giver. You're a giver, 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 giver. All right. To have the Empress show up as this person's feelings tells me that they know your worth. They know that you've got a big heart and you just always wanted to be there for other people. Some of you, this could be a spouse of yours, because the Empress often comes in as feelings when someone feels like they're already married to somebody, and someone could be the Emperor. But if not, this person is feeling like you are someone that they appreciate and feels cared for, but maybe feeling like you're kind of being secretive around this time frame about what you're up to. So their intentions is the Two of Wands. Why the Two of Wands? Why the Two of Wands as their intentions, please? The Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Their intentions is to come talk to you. And I already got that earlier with that Ace of Swords. This person may be given an opportunity to show up a little bit more differently towards you. I feel like someone's switching up how they show up. I feel like someone generally does not realize that they may have put a lot of pressure on you, or they've been very self-focused. Because it does feel like one person feels like their needs are always met, and another person feels like their needs are not always met, but they're always caring for the needs of others. So let's clarify the Nine of Cups. The Knight of Swords, and then I see the Nine of Wands. Ooh, Gemini. Whatever you're doing, it's definitely getting the attention of those around you who are even paying attention to you. I do feel like you have someone here that cares enough to want to change. Like if you're showing up like this and someone doesn't care to even like, oh, whatever, I took what I got from Gemini, I'm good, thank you, and moves forward. That's someone that was being selfish. But it looks like this person hears you or sees what you're needing from them and is trying to make that change. But I do feel like you're still focusing on yourself regardless of whether or not other people are noticing this about you. Clarify that Ace of Wands, the Fool. The Three of Wands. So Gemini, I feel like there's something more you want that's out there somewhere. You don't feel like it's around you just yet. You're thinking big. So I don't know if something inside of you is saying that maybe there's another person out there somewhere, even if this person is meeting your needs after they've figured out that you're feeling neglected, or this is something to do with maybe your career or other plans that you're making. It's like you just want to do something different. Some of you may be wanting to take a solo trip, because I am getting a part of you that just wants to go on a solo journey. Maybe this is you wanting to take a weekend trip to yourself, go to some sort of resort or something like that. I'm strongly getting a Gemini that just wants to take a break from everyday responsibilities. Even though you care about everyone in your life, you just may feel like you need a mental breather. Tell me how Gemini feels about this person. Ten of Cups and the Chariot. So Gemini, whoever this person is, I do feel like you want a future with this person, okay? But right now you may be feeling like you're kind of lost right now in regards to what you need to do to make certain that you're always putting you first. And I feel like you're going through like an energy update, an energy upgrade, where you're releasing people, places, and things that just don't elevate you, don't show support for you, don't appreciate what you do, and making space for what you really want in your life. And you got this person who's taking notice. Whoever this person is in your life, Gemini, they truly do care about you, and they don't like being outside of your inner circle. Clarify that Five of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands shows me that this person may try to fight for your attention around this time frame, especially if they are feeling like things are just not going as their plan. Because it does feel like this person starts off the week being like, you know what, I want a nice calm week with Gemini. This is great. I'm going to reach out. And then all of a sudden you're kind of not giving them what they're wanting. And it starts to lead to them to wanting to defend themselves in some regard. But then it quickly turns into it goes from defending themselves to understanding where you're coming from and wanting to work together with you. And I like that. I like that. Whoever this person is, Gemini, this person cares. They thought you were fine with everything. Now, if you're in no contact to limited communication with someone right now, Gemini, I'm going to pull their hidden feelings for you in a second, but I'm going to pull an oracle. For zodiac signs that are coming through here, I have Cancerian energy, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, but it really could be any zodiac sign. No one else compares to you. For a lot of you Geminis, I feel like you pulling your energy back and focusing more on you is giving people time to see what you were doing to improve the life of everyone else. And is realizing that they've got it pretty good. I pretend I don't care, but I see you in my dreams. That could be for those who have pulled away from the connection altogether. So let's get the hidden feelings. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. I cheated you out of real love. I ghosted you because of my own insecurities. Oh my goodness, I'm hitting everything. I hate how low this chair is now. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. I wish I could take back the hurtful things I said. It was wrong to take out my frustration on you. I'm in love with you and I'm ready to take action. I want to build a beautiful life with you. Wow, what is going on with the zodiacs today? Everyone's like handling conflict a lot better than most weeks when I do these readings. It's like, I don't know. It feels like I'm tapping into people who are in mature relationships where there's genuine respect and care for their partnerships. I like it. I like it. It's like people are learning how to resolve conflict without just running. It feels good. All right, on to the Cancerians. Hi, Cancer. Welcome, welcome. Hi to everyone that just showed up. Hi, Lila. You guys are awesome. Thank you for spending your Sunday with me. Hi, Tenacious. I just saw you. You're welcome, Brenda. All right. That's so cute. Drop some butter. See who wants to butter up Cancer's crab legs. What do we have for Cancer this week? You guys are funny. I swear, you guys are my favorite part of the week, aside from my kids. All right, what do we have for Cancer this week? What do we have for Cancer? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my adorable Krabby Patties. All right, Cancer, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Empress. Their intentions with you, we have the Hierophant, major for Taurus. Their behavior and actions, we have the Death card, major for Scorpio. Dang, all major arcanas. Your feelings towards this person, Cancer, we have the 8 of Swords. And the overall energy we have is the 7 of Swords. Influenced by the Ace of Wands and the World card and the Page of Swords. Oh my goodness. All right. Cancer. Whoever this person is, they really see the value in you. This is someone that feels like you just got this way about you that feels very nurturing, very supportive, very empathetic. But something about them has gotten you worried about whether you can trust this person. Roles could definitely be reversed. A part of me almost feels like, Cancer, that you may be projecting something onto this person out of fear due to something that may have happened to you in the past that you don't want to see happen again. You're trying to protect yourself. All right, let me just break it down. Let's start with this person's feelings for you, because with the Empress being their feelings, this person just adores you, Cancer. You guys have heard me say this before, but to see the Empress in someone's feelings position, you can't get any better. The Empress shows up in someone's feelings when we feel like we can really feel safe around somebody. Someone is just like good energy all around. Why the Empress for how this person feels about Cancer? The King of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So I feel like this is someone that's trying to figure out how you can feel comfortable around them, because they do feel comfortable around you. But they may be getting the sense that you're kind of concerned about the future of this relationship. Now I see the Eight of Cups and I see the Emperor. So now we have the Emperor and the Empress talking about you two being able to really build something successful here, but there's something trying to threaten it, whether an outsider or someone's own negative thinking. There seems to be a threat hovering around the two of you that does not have to succeed in, you know, pulling you guys apart. All right, let me clarify your feelings, Cancer. Let's start, because you got the Eight of Swords, which is telling me that you feel stuck in your head. You're, you know, replaying something over and over in your head. Why the Eight of Swords? The Tower and the Eight of Pentacles. You're scared about something happening that may not ever happen, Cancer. It's like something has gotten you stuck in regards to this situation, and it's got you fearing something that may not even exist or happen. The Eight of Swords to the Tower to me feels like anxiousness and worry about what could happen, what could go wrong, but it may not ever happen, to the point where one kind of gets stuck in analysis paralysis, always fearing whatever this is could happen, blocking someone from moving forward in a relationship, being unable to just rest easy and just be present in a relationship. And that sometimes comes in when there was already something that has happened in one's life that actually happened, and someone doesn't want to go through it again. Like if you've ever been cheated on, Cancer, and now you're with this person who's possibly never cheated on you, that fear of it could happen may be taking up too much mental space for you right now. Oh, that's flipped. You've got someone showing up here that feels very comfortable around you, Cancer, because you are caring. But it's like you can't enjoy being around this person and feeling comfortable, because you know how hurtful people can get when they get the right opportunity to do something. And just knowing that there's a possibility that that could ever happen in the future has got you stuck here. It's like you want to trust this person, you do, because at this point you don't have anything to confirm any deception or any lies. It's just that potential thought of it happening. Because I'm not getting that this person has hurt you. Now, if you have proof of it, then that's different. But this person is coming in with good intentions. So let me dive into their intentions and see if there is something there. Why the Hierophant? Nine of Wands in reverse and the Three of Wands in the upright. Whoever this person is, Cancer, they're telling me that they've been through a lot of crap in their life and they've done the work. The Nine of Wands in the upright is someone that's been through hell and back and has their guard up. But the Nine of Wands in reverse with the surrounding energy confirming is someone that has done a lot of healing, has worked on some things, and no longer allows what they've gone through in the past to affect what they're trying to build presently. This is someone that has done some serious therapy work, or maybe currently in therapy right now, trying to build a successful relationship with someone. But this might be a sign that you may still have some things to work on within yourself, Cancer. Take that however it resonates. Because they're showing me that there's some sort of deep-rooted fear here that may be coming in between you and your relationships with people, whether friendships, romantic, things like that. Someone hurt you bad is what I'm getting, Cancer. And there's just this fear of it happening again. And you're a good person. You come up very nurturing. Someone knows that you are just amazing. But you may need to give all that nurturing support that you're giving to this person and pour it back into you. So that way you can feel strong too. Because I feel like I have a Cancer here that feels like they do so much for everybody and then you still get screwed over. But when it comes to whoever this person is, I feel like they're not trying to screw you over. They're trying to be the different, to be, you know, the exception. But with that Eight of Swords Tower being in your energy, this person's not getting a chance to be that exception because they're already being marked as dangerous because of something that you may have already gone through. Now, if you already have like proof that this person has hurt you, or your intuition is saying, no, this person is not to be trusted, I want you to trust that over this reading. Never let a reading take over what your intuition is telling you what to do, Cancer. But based off what I'm seeing here, this person is coming in very genuine. But it looks like you're trying to run. You're trying to run to the next best thing so that way you don't have to let a fear prove itself to you. But all that running is just getting you further away from what you really want as far as a relationship goes. And it's going to wear you out eventually, if not already. It's like I have a runner-chaser type of dynamic between you and another person right now. They're coming towards you and you're running away. Yeah, I feel like I have a Cancer that's being given an opportunity to take a different route. And it's something that may feel exciting, may light you up. But it's laced by fear and anxiety. It's an opportunity that's laced with being against your authentic self. Yeah, I feel like I have a Cancer that runs at the first sight of a potential threat, even if there will not be a threat. Cancer, it looks like someone's trying to get close to you and you push them away. Vice versa if you need to. Let's clarify the Death card. It's like someone's trying, the more someone tries to get close to you, Cancer, you're like, ooh, no, 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 no. Let me be the nurturer to you. Don't you nurture me. It's kind of what it feels like. You like to be the giver. You like to give people gifts. You like to give people compliments. You like to be nurturing. But the moment that they give you a gift or they pay you a compliment, it feels uncomfortable for you. Because it doesn't feel like maybe anytime you got a compliment or a gift in the past, it was not authentic, or it had hidden motives. Why the Death card? The Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I do feel like there's a lot of change happening in this situation. Change that may help stabilize something, neutralize something with that Ace of Pentacles and that Death card, Eight of Pentacles. Like someone's trying to find a way to take a negative and like transform it into a positive shift for themselves or the relationship. Wow, Cancer, your reading is it feels like a personal reading. It feels like this is going to be personal for a specific person, okay? Let me get another card on that, but I'm going to use a different tarot deck. Because with that Emperor and the Empress being here, Cancer, it shows me that there could be a potential for you and another person to take a relationship to the highest level. Like, this is spouse energy. This is divine partnership energy. The Emperor and the Empress, that's a locked-in match. But it's showing me, Cancer, you've got potential to have a locked-in partnership with someone, like life partner energy. But you may run before that can even materialize. I don't feel like this is the first time that this has happened, where you were given an opportunity with someone who you could build something successful with, but you may have ran before they could prove to you that they are a liar or something like that, even if they didn't do anything. The Hermit, the Queen of Wands, the Hermit, and the Ten of Swords. Look at that. Cancer, it feels like you cut out of a relationship while it's at its best. Because you may have told yourself that that's as far as it could ever go, and you better exit before it gets messy. But how do you know it's going to get messy? It's like you're that type of person that leaves a party 2 hours early so you can leave while it's still a fun party before people start to drink too much and starts to create drama and a fight breaks out. It's like you've got that fear that, all right, I'm going to dip out while everyone's laughing, everyone's, you know, enjoying themselves before any of the drama starts. I'll see you guys next time. It's like you dip out before, you know, the moon comes out and people start to act a little bit differently. I don't know if this is making sense. It's like you cut out friendships before they become problematic. You cut out romantic partners before they can become problematic. You might even leave jobs before they become problematic out of fear of them becoming problematic. But what if they don't? Maybe that's the devil trying to prevent you from living your best life. So it feels like, Cancer, you're being guided to do some soul searching and focus on you for a little bit. Don't worry about this other person. Don't worry about others right now. Focus on yourself and get you to a place where you're not driving with fear. You're driving with authenticity, doing what you want because you feel it's in your best interest. Because I'm strongly getting a Cancer that's meant for a lot of blessings, but it's like you run away before the blessing actually gets offered to you. So you may be thinking all the other good stuff was the blessing, but it wasn't. It wasn't at its peak. You left before the peak could actually be reached. I don't think this is making sense. Anything else before I pull the oracle? Cancer, you're meant for a really successful relationship is what I'm getting for you. But I'm also getting that you're meant for success in other areas too. But you might psych yourself out and start to sabotage before it even has a chance to materialize. Look at that. Seven of Pentacles, you know, came out, but it came out in reverse. And then I got the Page of Pentacles. It's the equivalent of planting a seed into the ground, putting soil over it, and then walking away and never to return to water it. That's kind of what I'm getting off of you, Cancer. Or someone's doing that to you. Like someone plants a seed with you that could be viable, but then they run away instead of sticking around and watering that seed that could actually produce something really amazing. It's like, why would you start that with me and then leave? We could have nurtured that and it would have grown. And that person be like, yeah, I just didn't want to see the potential of it turning into weeds. So I planted the seed and took off. You know, it's like, it feels like that, Cancer. It feels like that. It feels like someone doesn't stick around long enough to let the opportunity materialize into something beautiful. Someone exits before it could even become problematic. Like leaves connections before there's even a fight. That's what it just feels like. You might even have a rule for yourself, Cancer, where you will only like date someone for like 3 months. And you might tell yourself it's 3 months because you eventually get bored of the same person. But it might be something else going on. This could definitely be a cross-watcher read, Cancer. So if you're watching this thinking, that's not me, then it may be a person that you're dealing with. I keep stepping toward you only to pull away again. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. That like sums up everything that I was getting. I keep stepping toward you only to pull away again. Man, I should have started with that card first. Anything else before I pull the hidden messages? You are worthy of love. No proof is needed. Some of you Cancers may feel like you need to have like, give someone proof of your value, but you don't. The right people are going to know your value right away. I want another one. Hearing your name still makes my heart race. Ooh. Some of you Cancers, either you pulled away from a connection that was really at its best, or vice versa, and someone still gets their butterflies when they hear your name or you hear their name. On the bottom I have, I thought we had more time. Cancer, you've got someone that's like, I thought I had more time with Cancer. They just pulled away from me. We were great. We didn't have a fight. We didn't argue. We were getting along. I don't know what the fudge happened. Things like that. So let's get the hidden message. For those of you in limited to no communication, ooh, I just got goosebumps. That may have hit home. This one may have hit home for somebody. And underneath that, I also have, we're both waiting for the other to make a first move. Whatever that means. Before I pull the hidden messages, for zodiac signs that came through this reading, Cancer, I have Taurus, Libra, Aries, strong Taurus. Scorpio is here. Strong Scorpio. So strong Taurus, Scorpio, Aries, and Libra. Virgo. But it really could be any zodiac sign. All right? Try not to worry too much about that. Please rock that like and subscribe button for you, girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate you. I'm getting cold all of a sudden. I'm going to get my hoodie in a second. It hurts to see online that you've moved on with your life. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. Our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed to break away. I see you in the face of strangers. You are always with me. I'm going to get my hoodie. 1 second. How I feel about my hoodies. I got like 40 of these. All right, on to Leo. Is my microphone covered up? Can you guys still hear me? Oh, you're welcome, Martha. You're welcome. Is the microphone fine? Yeah? Okay. All right. I don't know about you, but when I have a hoodie on, it feels like a grounding hug. I feel like I'm like with a hug around me the entire time. If any of you guys were wondering why I'm always wearing hoodies, it's very grounding for me. And the material too has a certain frequency that's also very helpful too. Like there's certain linens that I could say that for another video. I won't make this a TED Talk about fabrics. All right. Well, that's the goofiest way of writing that. Hi, Leo. Let's see what's going on with you and your love life for the week, the next 7 days. All right, what do we have for Leo, please? What do we have for Leo for the next 7 days? Leo. What do we have for Leo, please? Leo. 2 more shuffles for Leo. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Leos. All right, Leo, your person's feelings for you this week, we have the Devil. Their intentions with you, the 2 of Swords. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Your feelings towards this person, we have the Hanged Man. And the overall energy for the connection this week, the Moon. Wow, that's 4 major arcanas out of 5 cards, Leo. What is going on? 2 of Pentacles influencing that, the Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Lover's card, and the 5 of Cups. Leo, you may have someone here that either A, is acknowledging that they made some sort of decision out of fear and they're kind of regretting it, or they feel like you are. But if that's not the case, there does seem to be something karmic going on here with that Devil and the Wheel of Fortune. A karmic lesson that may be completing itself once someone understands the lesson behind it. Could be connecting with a Capricorn. I got Pisces here strongly and fixed energy. All right, let's break it down. Let's break it down. All right, let's start with the Devil. I swear this card just keeps on following you around in your readings each week. Why the Devil for how this person feels about Leo? The 5 of Pentacles. The 10 of Swords. For some of you, Leo, someone feels like you cut them out and they're obsessing about why that could have been. And if that's not the case, they're stressing about the potential of you getting ready to cut them out. I don't see you doing anything right now because you've got the Hanged Man in your feelings. The Hanged Man oftentimes comes in with a passive energy, not very reactive, just chilling, not making any big moves just yet, just trying to figure some things out. So you're not doing anything directly right now, Leo, in regards to whoever this person is. You're just trying to gain a different perspective on the situation that you're faced with. You're just trying to make certain that whatever's going on is happening for a higher purpose. But someone feels like they've already lost some sort of connection with you. Give me another card on how they feel about Leo this week. The 5 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. You may have verbally said that you're cutting off something, whether cutting off being generous with this person, cutting off communication with this person for right now while you figure some things out. They just feel like you took away something that they were getting from you, whether it's your time, energy, resources, generosity, I don't know. They're just feeling like something that they were getting from you, you've cut out while you figure something out. Let me clarify your feelings for this person first, Leo, and then we'll circle back to that. Clarify Leo's feelings. The Tower and the Chariot and the Knight of Wands. Wow, Leo, holy cannoli. Jeez. Whatever's going on with you, Leo, You feel like it's your way of showing either this person or other people that you're different now, whatever that means. That could be saying that at the start of forming this connection, you may have allowed certain things to be swept underneath the rug, certain behaviors to be, accepted, even if they weren't welcomed. You may have been more lenient and courteous, which may have set the tone that someone could raise the bar a little bit with disrespect or other things. You care about someone in this reading, Leo, you do. But with that Seven of Wands being here, you're showing the universe, I care more about me, thank you. But I don't feel like you want to release someone altogether. You want them to just shift their perspective over you. Leo, why does this feel like it's not just this person that I'm getting this for? And you're getting a lot of repeated numbers. You got a lot of repeated 5 showing up, repeated 7 showing up. That might mean something to you, Leo. It just feels like I have a Leo that is in a stage of their life where they're being given an opportunity to see their life transform in a different way, and you really like it. It's like you're getting like a preview of what your life would look like if you start off your connections really early on, nipping any disrespect in the bud early on and not giving excuses for it. Like setting the precedence that you deserve respect because you give respect. And if someone is taking forever to respond to a text, you're going to call it out. If someone is not appreciating who you are and how you show up for people, you're going to call it out. Because I'm strongly getting a Leo that might stay quiet when they're feeling like someone's hurting their feelings or disrespecting them or treating them in a way that feels not lovable. Hold on. My ears are doing that thing that it does when you go on an airplane. All of a sudden, it felt like I was in an airplane and all that little boom started happening. What was I saying? Shoot, what was I saying? My brain ghosted me, Leo. Maybe I was supposed to stop at that point. It feels like I have a Leo that is taking their original blueprint of how you were building your relationships, not just romantic, and you're blowing it up and starting over. I gotta admit, I like it, Leo. Whatever's going on with you, it feels much needed. It feels like long overdue. But you've got someone else in this picture here that wants to be in your life because they feel like they benefit off of it. But I want to find out if it's someone that generally appreciates you and wants to do good for you, or if it's someone that wants to find a way to stay in your life because they benefited and not because they care about you. So let me take a look. Because I am getting, for some of you Leos, this person may have been a part of a karmic lesson meant to challenge you into self-growth, into self-worth, into knowing how to stand up for yourself. And they did their job. Let's clarify the Two of Swords. The Eight of Swords, but the Eight of Swords landed in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. They're going back and forth on how to approach this with you, Leo. Someone here feels like you've ignored them, that they don't even have an option to even square things off. They've got no way of contacting you. You may have blocked somebody to where they have no means of communication with you to even like correct something. For a Leo to cut someone out and block them, something must have been serious, because I feel like the energy I'm getting off of you is that you're someone that may like sweep certain things underneath the rug to keep the peace, but something is going on with you, Leo, where the universe is saying stop it. Stop self-sacrificing yourself to keep the peace. Stop self-abandoning yourself to keep the peace. If you've got to abandon parts of you to keep the peace, then you're around the wrong people. So let's clarify that Wheel of Fortune. With the Wheel of Fortune showing a dial pointing directly on a house, something could be hitting close to home, Leo. Whether you live with this person or they're a part of your life in a big way, or there was talks of you guys moving in together. Why the Wheel of Fortune? Ten of Cups in reverse and Temperance in the upright, and the Death card and the Two of Cups. So Leo, with the Ten of Cups in reverse clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, both are number 10s. The number 10 talks about a completion of something, and it's reduced to a single digit, which is a 1, a completion leading to a new beginning. But it's also 20 and 20, which is Judgment. Judgment is the card about second chances. It's the card of forgiving and learning. It's the card of death and rebirths. It's also the energy of making a final decision and sticking firm with it. There might be someone in your life, Leo, that may feel like you've done this with them before, but always gave a second chance or a third chance or a fourth chance. And for those of you who have given someone repeated chances, you're being guided to just not give another chance to that, but forgive. Forgive, because it takes a weight off of your heart. But if this is someone that only did this once, whatever this is, you may be open to giving another chance if someone's going to come to you in a more correct way. Let's clarify that Moon. Seven of Pentacles and the Empress and the Six of Cups. And then I see the Seven of Swords. You got a lot of repeated numbers, Leo. Leo, you've got something growing inside of you, getting ready to give life. And it's telling me that it's something that you really want to see happen in your life. And that could be why I got the Chariot right here. You may be in a holding period right now with that Hangman, being asked to not do anything just yet. Be passive right now, because there may be something that's being prepared for you that's going to be put on your path without you having to go looking for it. And it may not be a vibrational match for whoever this person is. And that could be why you're feeling intuitively guided to not do anything just yet. Because Leo, it feels like you've told the universe what you want for your life, and they're listening to you. Oh, they're listening. And whatever it is, it's growing. It's growing. You don't see it yet. It's growing. And it's going to give life to you when you're ready for it. To be patient. This gives you a chance to not repeat any cycles. This gives you a chance to not... Like, when we're in this type of holding period, Leo, it's so easy to slink back into old cycles, old patterns, because we don't want to just do nothing. What fire sign wants to just chill and be passive? But if being passive and chilling and not doing anything gives the universe a chance to get everything prepared, get everything that you want nice and ready for you to walk into it, then it'll be worth it. So Leo, you're being guided to just pause, because I'm looking at 2 cards that show me you being idle. Actually 3. I just saw the Hermit too. Look at this. You're in that Chariot and it's idle. You're at a stop sign. You're in this Hangman energy and you're hanging by that broom. You're both passive in both art depictions. All right. This is giving the universe a chance to play catch up and get everything all nice and ready. Okay. But Leos are antsy. You guys are fire signs. You want to keep moving. So you might like pass up on what is being prepared for you just to have some sort of movement in your life, even if that movement is going backwards. It's like I have a Leo that's like, I don't want to just not do anything. So I would rather like do something. So, hey, this person's wanting to talk to me again. Let me talk to them again. You know, but it's going to keep you on a loop. But I'm really excited for you. Clarify that Empress with the Seven of Pentacles. I don't know if this is saying you're getting prepared to meet someone that you might marry. Whether this is saying you're getting prepared to meet some friends and people who are going to really be everything that you want and deserve because of the heart you have. And for some of you, this may be more aligned to your 10th house with those repeated 10s. 10th house is career, it's legacy, it's family, it's your future, it's your home, things like that. I feel like I'm getting another message. Hold on. Hold on. Let me use a different tarot deck. 1 second. Yeah, Leo. The universal law of balance says the energy you put out there always comes back to you. That karmic energy you put out always comes back to you, whether good or bad. So if you've been living your life being a giver, being generous to people, just having that pure heart to just want to do nice, and people may take it the wrong way, or they might just take advantage of it, or they don't reciprocate it, that's going somewhere. So you're filling up like a karmic goodie jar full of all the good things that you've done for other people that never was reciprocated. And the universe is getting ready to match all that good that you've done and bring you people who are going to do the same thing to you that you've done to other people. So this is you attracting some really amazing friends, really amazing partnerships, really amazing blessings, things like that. Think of a kid putting money in a jar for a first car, and you're the parent saying, whatever you fill up in that jar, I'll match you when the time is ready, and you'll get a new car. It's kind of what it feels like, Leo. So I'll be patient before slinking back to old toxic relationships, whether family, friend, lovers, or careers, and just let the universe do what they need to do, and you just spend some time in reflection. Page of Cups, and look, it's got a little jar. Look at that. I was just talking about the little jar. So Leo, it feels like there's a blessing coming towards you. And I feel like if you're meant to still carry on a relationship with whomever this person is, give something time to balance out so that way there's a peaceful transition to where it's actually going to move forward and not regress. But if there's someone in your life that you've gone through like a repeated pattern with, it's time to get off that wheel and find a boat with people who are equally yoked to you, who want peace and harmony in their life and also want to give for the greater good. Okay? Anything else before I pull the oracle? Seven of Cups and the Four of Pentacles and Temperance. So Leo, I feel like there's more options available to you if you're not liking your current situation. No need to rush. No need to rush. But I am getting a Leo that's trying to run away from something. And something's running after you. Because once someone realizes that they can benefit off of you, they're not going to just let someone easily exit their life if they were getting a lot. Whether it's your attention, sex, money, networks, whatever the case may be. If someone was getting something from you and you were setting the tone that you were freely giving it, they're not going to want you to exit like that. They're going to try and stop. All right, but is it in your best interest? All right, let's get the oracle. For zodiac signs that are coming through here, I got strong Pisces, Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Scorpio again. It really could be any zodiac sign. Let's get the oracle. There are things I never got a chance to tell you. You are the one regret I can't let go of. Man, Leo, someone's going to really regret losing the opportunity with you, whether for genuine reasons or for what they were able to get from you. Someone's going to regret it. Someone's that... Oh, don't let fear be your driver. Hearing your name still makes my heart race. Leo, for some of you, there's someone who may have driven their relationships off of fear and may have ran away from you when things were actually good and they miss you. And hearing your name or seeing your name still makes their heart race. All right. Now, for those of you who are in limited to no communication with someone right now, I'm going to get their hidden feelings. Please rock that like and subscribe button, Figaro, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had time to reflect? I have to be in contact with you again. I miss you too much. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth. I want a new beginning. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. Yeah, for some of you Leo, someone generally does want to correct something with you. But it's totally up to you on whether that has been a theme of messing up, wanting to make amends, and then the cycle repeats itself, or if it was a first-time offense where someone could learn from it and grow from it. So take that however it resonates. On to Scorpio. I already did Virgo. If you were waiting on Virgo, you were first. I already did Libra. If you were waiting on Libra, I did Libra second because it's your birthday season. On to Scorpio. I need to put like a platform underneath this seat so it sits a little bit higher like my old seat did, because I feel I don't like sitting this short or this low. I mean, the chair is adjustable, but it still doesn't go as high as my table is. Hi, Scorpio. Let's take a look. Have a good one. What do we have for Scorpio for the next 7 days? What do we have for Scorpio for the next 7 days, please? The Fool wanted to get my attention, Scorpio. We'll see if it comes back out. Two more shuffles for Scorpio. 1 and 2. Let's rock this deck for my Scorpionators. All right, Scorpio, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Hermit, major for Virgo. Their intentions, we have the 9 of Cups, Pisces energy. Their behavior and actions, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Your feelings towards this person, the Hierophant, major for Taurus. And the overall energy this week we have is the 4 of Pentacles, influenced by the 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. All right, Scorpio, it feels to me that you and another person are working on a plan together. For some of you, you guys live together. But for others, if you don't live together, you're still trying to come together on some sort of mutual investment. This feels financial. So I don't know if you and another person work together or wanting to work together, but it feels like you both are trying to generate some financial gains here with each other. It's kind of what that's feeling like. Now, if you guys don't work together, there's something else you guys are trying to create with each other, but with that 5 of Pentacles being there, someone here might be creating from a place of scarcity, which does not help when you are trying to create something with someone, because that insecurity already puts a tainted imprint onto what is being created. Okay, so let's figure it out. Your person's feelings for you right now is the Hermit. Why the Hermit? the Eight of Cups and the Page of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. You've got somebody here that may feel that when you guys are not building whatever this is, you pull away from them. You quickly pull away. Or they feel like they do that to you. Someone here quickly pulls away when they're feeling like what they're working towards is not materializing quick enough or in the way that they want it to. And that could be where that scarcity mindset is coming from. Like, if someone's not seeing an image of a relationship the way that they had intended, they're immediately going to like sabotage what is actually working because of some points that are not working. I hope that makes sense. Like Scorpio, if you and another person are doing really well together, but there's a part of your relationship that someone's not happy about, someone's going to obsess about that one part that's not working out and throw a lot of negativity to the areas that are working out. And it creates a chain reaction to, you know, focusing on all the negatives in a relationship. There's a lot of earth energy in this reading. You could definitely be connecting with a earth sign, or Virgo season has got you both very self-critical and critical over each other while still at the same time trying to build with each other. So let's clarify your feelings, Scorpio. You've got the Hierophant. For some of you, it feels like financial burdens are taking a toll on your relationship. If this is someone that you live with and you share bills with, things like that. And for others, it's not financial, but clarify that Hierophant. The Devil and the Sun. Capricorn and Leo energy. Oh, man. Scorpio. What is going on with you? You're really like fixed on something that you want to see happen. But why does it feel like it's causing disruption in things in your life that are working well? The fudge? You guys are both coming in with a lot of, you know, different thoughts about your relationship. And I feel like it's creating a lot of stagnant energy for the two of you. You guys are not on the same page about something. Hold on, let me get another card on that. Tell me more about this person in regards to Scorpio. The Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Scorpio, it feels like this person's got some sort of game plan here that they feel like you're rejecting because it's not the plan that you're associating your vision with. Like they could have like a plan for the relationship, but if it's not the plan that you were wanting to see happen, you might reject what they have to offer, even if what they're offering you actually might eventually lead to the original plan you had, but maybe taking a slower route. Like, for example, say you're dating somebody and you have this image of getting married to this person. And right now their image is first moving in together to see if you guys can live together peacefully. But in the hopes that eventually that will lead to marriage. If you're seeing the vision of marriage and they're seeing the vision of moving in together and you want the other first before the other, that can come in as like you guys bumping heads on something. You both have a similar vision, but one wants to go through one route first to eventually get to the other, and the other just wants to go straight to the other route. For some, there could be something else interfering, whether other people are getting in the way, whether coworkers, family members, friends, something like that. There could be some external stressors that's making someone feel like they have to rush. Clarify that Three of Pentacles. the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Some of you Scorpios, you and another person started your connection while someone was still exiting another one. And it feels like someone wants to rush towards a commitment or marriage or living together in order to safeguard the relationship because of how it started maybe. Like someone's wanting to lock it down and secure it because they know that their person may have other people wanting their attention. I hope this is making sense, Scorpio. Either someone's like, for example, Scorpio, some of you, whether it's you or your person, someone may have started the connection while they had multiple people vying for their love and affection. And the one that was chosen is happy to be chosen, but still has that internal fear that there might be more people out there that are going to try and like come in between their relationship, and someone wants to lock it down in a secure way to protect themselves. Like have a child right away, get married right away, move in together right away, to have some sort of safeguard protection from outside threats. But if someone's building a relationship off of fear of their person being taken, then it was never that person's person in the first place. Like someone's building a relationship off of fear that that person's gonna get away. So everyone's trying to like put a lot of earthy, tangible protection over the relationship. Like, ha, you can't leave me, now we have a kid together. Or, ha, you can't leave me now that we're legally married. Or, ha, you can't leave me, now we have a mortgage together. We have a lease together. It feels like that, Scorpio. I don't know if someone's doing that to you or you're doing that to somebody else. But it feels like you and this person really care about each other, but someone is making plans with fear attached to it. It feels like someone's making plans with fear attached to it. Like someone that wants to get someone pregnant so that secures the relationship for the next 18 years. But if something is not going to work that way if it's built off of a scarcity mindset. So Scorpio, it feels like you and another person want to build together. You're wanting to work together in some capacity, but someone wants to bypass certain paths of building a secure foundation and get straight to the entire vision, while another person's like, what's the rush? We're doing fine. Let's just start over here and then work our way over here, and then we can make it over here. Why go straight from A to Z? Can't we just go from A to D instead? Or someone's competing with another person to have it first. This is a very specific message, Scorpio. Like someone's in their friendship group wanting to be the first one married, wanting to be the first one to have a family, wanting to be the first one. It's just someone is making their decisions not because it aligns with their authentic self, but out of fear of not getting another chance in the future. So might as well hop, skip to it. The moon, fear. Insecurity. Scorpio, you got someone that's got good intentions with you showing up in the reading, and they really want to get to something. Why the Nine of Cups? The Four of Cups and the Six of Wands. Someone may be feeling like what they're giving is still not measuring up to what someone is focusing on. Like someone is showing up in this reading feeling like, man, I'm doing everything I can that I think I can to show this person I care about them, want a future with them, but I feel like they're always looking external for something else that I can't give them right now, and they're not accepting what I am giving. Like someone feels like they're not good enough for someone because they had like this specific image, but it's like someone saying, I can eventually get there, but I can't get there right now. So does that mean I get discarded? Clarify that Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Chariot. So some of you Scorpios, someone's fearing that because they're not able to give you something right away, then you're going to discard them. Or that's flipped. Like if someone can't, it feels like that. This feels very 3D. This feels very like, can we get a nice house together before I do this? Can we, like, it's like someone wants the image of it being perfect without doing all the little things behind the scenes that actually eventually lead to that perfect image of a relationship. Someone just wants to, like, all right, let me give you another perspective, Scorpio, okay? Say someone wants to become financially successful. Instead of working towards becoming financially successful and saving up money and investing, they're getting the fancy car first, the huge house first, giving the appearance of being rich and successful, but maybe being house poor behind the scenes or car poor. Instead of working on building the correct way, just wanted to slap the image of already having it, but that's actually hurting the situation from actually getting to that place inadvertently. That's the only way I can explain it. Someone trying to keep up with the Joneses. Someone wants to have the image of a perfect relationship and a perfect house and a perfect wedding and have a perfect family, but is wanting to bypass all the other stages that are going to help build that stability. And someone feels like they're being rejected because they're not able to provide all that stuff right away. And someone's feeling not good enough. I hope this made sense. I don't know. This feels very specific. This feels like a personal for somebody, where someone is beating themselves up because they feel like their person looked at them as a failure when they were given the right tools to get to that eventually, but in a different pace. Like someone couldn't give someone what they wanted right away, and because of that is maybe cutting somebody out. The Devil and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, that's strong Capricorn energy. Someone is focusing too much on what it looks like on the outside instead of what it looks like in the inside. Someone wanting the image of a perfect relationship, but not wanting to do the work that's going to take to have that relationship actually be thriving. I hope that helped. I hope it made sense for somebody. What you're searching for may not be what you truly want. There are things I never got a chance to tell you. Your smile once lit up my entire world. I erased every trait of you except in my mind. All right, so let's get the hidden message for those of you in limited to no communication with somebody. Oh, wait, wrong ones. There's so much unspoken between us. I need to tell you how I really feel. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. I see you in the face of strangers. You are always with me. My memories of you haunt me and keep me thinking about what could have been. Wow, this reading got very specific, Scorpio, so don't force it. Don't force it. It was for somebody, but don't force it. Someone just wants to, like, have that image of a beautiful family portrait, but is not doing the stuff behind the scenes to, like, really work on that relationship. And someone just runs when it doesn't produce results right away, whether your person or you. All right, so just don't force it. On to Sagittarius. All right. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Is the internet doing fine, by the way? Because I saw a little bit of a disruption. Just let me know if the internet is still working fine, because I upgraded my internet, so it should be perfect. It's good? Okay, good, 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 good. All right, Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius, please? What do we have for Sagittarius for the next 7 days? Two more shuffles for Sagittarius. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Saggies. All right, so your person's feelings for you. We have the 4 of Wands. Their intentions, we have the 2 of Pentacles. Their behavior and actions, we have the Tower, major for Scorpio. And your feelings for this person, 6 of Wands. Nice. I need to investigate that Tower, but everything else looks good. Overall energy we have is the 4 of Swords, influenced by the 6 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. All right, Sagittarius, it feels like you and another person are overcoming some sort of, you know, situation that was kind of dragging you guys down a little bit. I do see a lot of Jupiter energy coming through, and that's your planet ruler. Yeah, it feels like I have a Sagittarius that feels like their luck is changing. It's like you feel like your luck is changing, especially with your feelings being the 6 of Wands. I already did Libra. Libra was the second one. All right, so let's begin with this person's feelings for you. We got the 4 of Wands. Some of you guys may already be married to this person, or you guys live together, or you're planning to move in together. This feels really good. Now, if you and another person are still kind of struggling with getting on the same page, it looks like there's a chance that it could start moving in your favor the more individual work you guys do. Why the 4 of Wands? 10 of Swords. Yeah, Sagittarius and the Moon. It feels like you and another person have had your wits' end with each other at one point, and you guys are trying to salvage things. That's what I picked up earlier. It feels like I have a Sagittarius where you and your person, or possibly on and off with each other, and it may have been attached to some sort of karmic lesson that is now completing itself, where you guys won't have to go through the same karmic theme again, because the both of you are understanding what that theme represents, what that was trying to teach you both about yourselves and the relationship. So it feels like, Sagittarius, you and someone here are finding a way to successfully reconcile your relationship after it hit rock bottom at one point. I'm getting someone here who, if you're married to this person, you guys may have took a temporary separation from each other. If you weren't married and you guys were together for a while, you guys split up for maybe a few weeks, few months, a year for some, and you guys have worked on yourselves. And if that's not the case, Sagittarius, you're telling me that you've had a relationship hit rock bottom in your life and it hurt you for a while, but you understood what it was teaching you. And now you're getting your power back in a situation. Let me clarify your feelings, because you're happy about something. You're very happy about something. Why is 6 of Wands here for Sagittarius' feelings this week? Why the 6 of Wands? The King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Sagittarius, this week you're feeling heard. You're feeling like you're being heard by somebody. And it's allowing you to feel comfortable in the space to continue to communicate what is working and what is not working. It's like someone is validating your feelings in a situation. And I feel like this is what you wanted all along, to not just be told this is what you're doing wrong. It's like you're just feeling like someone's listening to you. Clarify that 2 of Pentacles. The Moon in reverse and the 8 of Pentacles. Now, the Moon in reverse in this situation feels like whatever was suppressed, whatever suppressed emotions that there were, came to the surface. And you guys were able to go back and forth talking about it. Like, think of the 2 of Pentacles with the Moon in reverse, similar to sitting in a room and handing someone the baton to give them a chance to speak. It's like you and another person around this time frame are giving each other the platform to speak what's going on with them and share one's feelings and have the other person actually listen and validate what those feelings are. So it feels like this Tower is a part of an old blueprint you and this person were building your relationship off of that needs to be removed because it wasn't helping. And it's giving you guys a chance to have like a new foundation with that icon pointing to a house. I like it, Sagittarius. It feels like you and someone are finally like figuring out how to work together and not against each other. Could be an air sign, doesn't have to be. I'm getting strong air in this reading, but I also have strong Pisces, Scorpio, fixed energy. Tell me about that 4 of Swords, 6 of Swords. It's like I have a Sagittarius that is feeling like you're restoring peace in your life, but you're still looking over your shoulder as if you're wanting to make certain that whatever it is that you made peace with is not going to keep following you around. It's like you're looking at something going, all right, I'm out of the danger zone. I just want to make certain that it's not following me where I'm going next. You know? You're being careful. You're being discerning. Why the 6 of Swords to the 4 of Swords? The Star. The Star comes in and restores the faith and hope that the Tower shook up with people. It feels like, Sagittarius, your connection needed to go through a threat. Someone needed to see the potential risk of losing you and you with them as well. It's like a relationship wake-up call, I guess you can call it, where two people are at their wits' end with a relationship where there's no turning back at that point. But something gave you both time to figure out what you really wanted to achieve from the relationship and achieve from each other and how you both could do your part to get that. And the Star is here to say that Tower did not destroy you guys. It actually helped you guys, rebuild. I like it. I don't get too many successful reconciliation stories in my readings, but this one actually feels like one. Now, it doesn't mean that you guys were broken up if you don't resonate with that, but it's showing me that there was a strong possibility of someone being done. All right. And the Star is here. The Star is restoring faith again. Now, Sagittarius, if you're watching this thinking, no, we're actually done, but I understand what the lesson was, and I'm going to apply it to my future relationship and work on myself and restore peace within myself. That definitely could be what it is too. Take it however it resonates, Sagittarius. All I know is you're happy about something. So as long as you're happy about something, I'm cool. As long as you're happy about something, I'm happy. Because with that Wheel of Fortune coming through with that Jupiter influence, you've got Jupiter influence to the 6 of Wands. This is saying that you feel like your luck is changing. Sorry, I hurt my neck. I slept on it wrong, so if I'm doing this a lot, it's because it's sore. The Wheel of Fortune comes in when luck is changing. When someone's realizing they were repeating a pattern, and the recognition of the pattern and doing things to change that pattern is what's going to bring in success all on its own. So it's not like, you did your homework and now the universe is giving you a whole bunch of awards. No. The mere act of learning from a pattern and changing behavior patterns and habits is going to start aligning you with things that are going to bring you blessings in itself, without it having to be like, the universe is bringing you in some big reward. No, the reward is the changes that you're making are going to lead to positive results, Sagittarius. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is talking about. It's aligning you on the right path, following your true destiny, and aligning you with the right people. Because sometimes we stick around with people that we're misaligned with, and they bring us nothing but heck. They bring us nothing but hell. But it's our decisions to allow them to stay in our life and bring that pattern to us. So, Sagittarius, you're completing a karmic lesson. Look at that. And you're feeling very lucky about it. Things are going to start working for you moving forward because you're living your purpose now. Clarify that Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius. The 6 of Cups and the Page of Wands and the 10 of Cups. For those of you, Sagittarius, Sagittarians in a relationship where there's kids involved or a lot of history, you guys are restoring your family. Okay? For the Sagittarians that are not in a relationship with someone that you have kids with or anything like that, you guys are using the history you have with each other, the memories you have with each other to power you guys through making better decisions for the relationship and choosing different paths to walk on versus the path you guys were already on that was not leading to your success. Okay? And for other Sagittarians, you're making peace with your past and just moving forward, not looking back. Although you are kind of looking back right here, but that's because you just want to make certain that you are taking a different route this time and not repeating any steps. So, yeah, that looks pretty good. I like it. You got something working out for you, Sagittarius. You're going to feel very happy around this time frame. I'm going to get some oracles, and then I'm going to pull your person's hidden message for those of you who are in limited to no communication with someone right now. But for zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, strong Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, and Aquarius. Not everyone is meant to stay forever. Some people come to teach you something. Yeah. A lot of people come in our lives and just teach us valuable lessons. And hello, cat hair in my own hair. Get off there. Endings aren't always endings. Yeah, for a lot of you Sagittarians, I feel like there's something ending, but it's not leading to an ending. It's a repetitive pattern that keeps on bringing you nothing but stress and tears. That is ending because you're choosing to walk a different path than what was putting you in a circle. Okay? Let me get another one off of that before I pull the hidden message. If I had cherished you more, we would have made it. For some of you Sagittarians, someone's realizing how much they're going to miss you if they don't also get on board with making better choices. And for some of you Sagittarians, someone may have never stepped up and chose the correct path and now regret not cherishing the relationship when they had a chance. All right, so let's pull the hidden message. Like someone didn't take advantage of that tower to change things up for the better. Please rock that like and subscribe button, good girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed to break away. I'm feeling lost. I don't know what to do about it. I couldn't handle your words when you were upset with me. It was too painful. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. Yeah, for a lot of you Sagittarians, you're inspiring someone to work on themselves and vice versa. That's all you can really ask for, you know, to work on each other. And if you guys are still in alignment with each other after you guys work on yourselves, great. If not, then you guys will respectfully part ways without any anger towards each other. There'll be a deeper knowing of why the relationship happened. All right, so I hope that helps. On to my sea goats, Capricorn. All right. Oh, Sagittarius, I posted a new reading for you. It's in my September playlist. I just posted it like last night, I think. It was interesting. It was definitely different. Where's my sea goats at? Oh, thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. All right. What do we have for Capricorn? By the way, Capricorn, I have your next reading uploading. It should be posted tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? What do we have for Capricorn for the next 7 days? Capricorn, please. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome sea goats. All right, Capricorn, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 4 of Cups. That's Cancerian energy. Their intentions with you, 3 of Cups. That's Cancerian energy. Oh, you can't even see that. Come on, girl. Their behavior and actions with you, the Strength card, major for Leo. Have a good day, Amy. Your feelings towards this person, we have the Ten of Pentacles, that's Capricorn energy. And the overall theme for the connection we have is the Temperance card, major for Sagittarius, influenced by the Ace of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. All right, there seems to be something growing here between you and another person. Capricorn, it feels that there's someone around you this week that maybe you're regretting something that was said or something that wasn't said, or there's some sort of fear surrounding a get-together. Like, you got someone here that really wants to connect with you around this time frame with that Three of Cups. But they're also fearing something happening. And it's leaving them feeling like they have to bite their tongue on some things to keep everything squared. As if to say that the last time you guys got together, you know, there was some sort of tower moment. You know what? Let me clarify. Because based off of your energy, it's showing me that you guys have strong potential to see this go far. Why the Four of Pentacles, or Four of Cups, please? Strong water energy coming through. The Fool, Aries energy, and the Nine of Swords. Capricorn, you've got someone that may have a lot of social anxiety when it comes to the two of you together, or the two of you together but with other people also included. It's like when you guys are together, it's fine, but when there's other people involved, there could be unnecessary stress on the relationship, or that's something that they're worried about. So I don't know if that's saying that they enjoy dating you, but maybe you don't get along with their family, you don't get along with their friends, or vice versa. Because I do see the potential for you guys to really go far, but they're feeling like their life and your life may be having trouble blending together. Or you guys being together may be a source of gossip, a source of other people's opinions. Give me another card on this person's feelings for Capricorn. The Chariot, Cancer energy. The Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. The Knight of Cups, water energy. Oh my goodness. And the Queen of Pentacles, earth energy with the Five of Swords. Capricorn, whoever this person is, they care about you deeply. They're very protective over you. But it also feels like they're very protective over other people in their life too. And it's like I'm looking at this person over here, feeling like they have to tame other people's opinions in order to not upset you, while also it's like something feels like a very strong emotional weight for them. Like, all right, picture this. Picture this as someone that you're married to, Capricorn, and their mother hates you. And every get together, they have to like police everything or play the mediator or the friggin', you know, referee. That's it. It's taking an emotional attack, or it's emotionally taxing on this person. Or say you guys work together and you guys are dating and they're hearing a whole bunch of crap in their ear because you guys are dating and it's weighing them. I don't know, but whoever this person is, Capricorn, they have a lot of deep feelings for you, and they're very protective over these feelings for you. But they may feel like being protective over this with you might cost them others. Let me clarify your feelings. And then you now have the Chariot and the Two of Wands. There could be distance between the two of you. Capricorn, it feels like when it comes to this person, you may be at a crossroads with how to proceed, where your relationship together is not going to harm someone, whether you or them, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Like someone's trying to figure out a way to like make it all work out where it doesn't have to be that way, especially with temperance being there. Temperance is finding a compromise. Finding a way for everyone to like, you know, be civil. Yeah, it's like maybe someone in their friendship group doesn't like you or doesn't like them. Let me clarify that Three of Cups. Something put a strain on your relationship where you guys may be not talking to each other right now, or there's something else going on. Why the Three of Cups? Six of Pentacles and the World card and the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles is all about an equal give and take. I give you respect, you give me respect, you give this person respect, they give you respect. I give you effort and we date, you give me effort, we date. And then I got the World card, a chapter closing for a new cycle to begin with the Fool. So Capricorn, there may be some sort of situation surrounding you and another person where you both are needing to go inward in regards to how to move forward where there's not going to be a need to sacrifice, you know, someone's mental well-being. Because someone's really stressed out about something. Someone feels like they're fighting to protect you, or you're fighting to protect them. It does feel like there's like a friend involved or a family member involved or someone that just keeps on like causing disruption. Clarify that Strength card. The Sun, major for Leo, and the Page of Wands, Leo energy, and the Strength card is Leo energy. I don't know if something happened during Leo season that we got out of maybe, what, 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago? I don't know if something happened and it's still like creating an emotional residue for you and this person in September, Capricorn, but it's coming through. And if that's not the case, someone's wanting to put the fun and high energy back into a relationship, but someone's taking on an emotional weight of having to control everything around them so that it stays happy. Like imagine going to like a family event or a cookout or something like that, and you've got to constantly make certain that everyone's getting along, everything's fine, and you can't enjoy yourself because you're stuck in the middle of making certain that everyone is having a good time and no one's throwing peas and carrots at each other. Yeah, Capricorn, it feels like you're married to this person and you don't get along with their in-laws or vice versa, or you guys are just now building your relationship and you guys are starting to get to know each other's friends, each other's family members, and there may be someone in the group that's like, I don't like that person, and the other one's like, well, too bad, I love this person, so let's figure out how to like move forward. It feels like that. It feels like that. Capricorn, you've got a lot of success ahead of you. To see that Ten of Pentacles showing up for you tells me that you are on the path of getting a lot of what you really strive to achieve in life. And you've been getting this card a lot, Capricorn. It's like it's in your blueprint to have a comfortable life where there's no financial worries, there's no chaos, it just feels so cozy, and you just feel like you're surrounded by people that love the heck out of you, and everyone just knows how to regulate their freaking emotions. And that's what this person wants too. Clarify this person's feelings again. King of Pentacles, and then I got the Ace of Pentacles. So we just had the Queen of Pentacles a second ago. So now we have the King of Pentacles. That's telling me that you both have what it takes to really have this relationship, because that's the King and Queen of Pentacles in this card. Virgo had this as well. Virgo, Libra, I think had it. Don't worry about it. All I know is, Capricorn, whoever this person is that's showing up in this reading today, they see you as worth every bit of work that they may need to do, or vice versa. The both of you feel that way. But it's in your best interest for the both of you to find a way to heal something before it gets out of hand, so that way it doesn't constantly be draining on another person. Because I see someone really like emotionally suffering throughout the years if they've got to keep on being the mediator, and to eventually someone's going to lose that little spark of theirs and just not give a crap anymore and give up. I'm strongly getting that. For some of you Capricorns, this may already be far into the situation where someone is thinking, do I just bounce? I'm sick of everyone fighting. Thank you, Marjorie. Anything else before we pull the oracles? The Hierophant and the Six of Wands. So there's a lot of potential here, Capricorn, for you to gain a lot of success here in alignment with what you want for yourself and your family. Capricorn, it feels like you're on the road of reaching a lot of your goals. And I feel like having a healthy relationship with someone is a part of those goals and it's achievable. But a part of having a healthy relationship is not allowing someone to have to sacrifice their own well-being to overlook everybody else's. So someone's like, can everyone just like talk something out? Because it does feel like there could be some gossip around this relationship, Five of Swords, that is really taking a toll on you or them or the both of you. But there's so much potential for a lot of growth here. You guys really care about each other. Let's get the oracle. Ah, geez, everything's flying. What you're searching for may not be what you truly want. You gave me the sweetest dream and the hardest reality. Oh my goodness, I need a new bed pillow. Life isn't a test. There are no right answers. I want another one. Let's give them another one. Let's give the sea goats another one. Sometimes the answer isn't yes or no, it's wait. So for those of you in limited to no communication with someone right now, I'm going to pull their hidden feelings for you. But Capricorn, it feels like you've got potential for a really beautiful relationship. I like it. There's a lot of growth here with all this earth energy, and it's the good earth energy. It's the one that's really growing. For zodiac signs that came through, I have Cancer energy, I have Taurus, I have Aries, I have Leo, Sagittarius, but it could be any zodiac sign. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it. Would I be rejected if I contacted you? Do you still want me? You were the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. I know now that it's true. I'm confused about what I should do about my feelings for you. I've committed to someone else because they don't challenge me. Ooh, for some, someone may not be up for the challenge, may just like peace out if they feel like everything in their life might start to gain friction in order to have a relationship. All right, I hope that helps, Capricorn. I'll post your new video tomorrow morning. On to Aquarius. My goodness. Any recommendations on a better pillow, I'm open to it. I got this one pillow off of Amazon. It was really good, but now it's like not working. I'm a side sleeper, by the way, on my left side, if that helps figure out what pillow. Anyways. Oh my goodness, I ran out of space. Can you even read that? Yeah. All right, let's do it. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? Two more shuffles for Aquarius. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome aqua babies. All right, Aquarius, your person's feelings for you. We have the Hierophant, major for Taurus. Their intentions with you, the Page of Cups. Their behavior and actions towards you, the Knight of Swords. Your feelings towards this person, the Page of Swords. And the overall energy that is affecting you this week is the Five of Cups. Influenced by the Seven of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. All right. Aquarius, you've been holding on to some important information for a while now, and you're getting ready to offload it. But it feels like the same goes for your person. It's like you've got this like vault filled with things that you want to say for the right moment. It's like offloading some things that you appreciate about this relationship and also things that you don't appreciate about this relationship, in the hopes that that would help you guys figure out where to invest in further for the relationship to grow. Okay? This person may already feel like they're in a committed relationship with you. So let's break it down. Why the Hierophant? The Death card and the Knight of Pentacles. Something is changing. It feels like something is coming to an end in order for something new to begin. It feels like this talks about, how can I explain this? It's like, picture you're a growing relationship. You've been together for 6 months, right? Say that you've been together for 6 months, hypothetically speaking. And after that 6 months, you both are looking at what's working and what's not working, and getting prepared to say some things that you're not happy about, that you've been waiting for the right moment to talk about, while also bringing up what you are happy about, in the hopes that there could be some transformation here. And if not, I have an Aquarius that is open to cutting this connection loose if they can't get everything that they're wanting for themselves. Aquarius, I do feel like you're just trying to figure out if this connection deserves more of your attention or if it needs to be cut out. Clarify Aquarius's feelings right now. With your feelings being the Page of Swords, this is you open to new information. You're open to hearing what this person has to say. You're open to getting their perspective on things. And it looks like they're doing it too. Why the Page of Swords? The Queen of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So Aquarius, whoever this person is, you find them very attractive. You guys get along great. But there's still a part of you that's wondering, is this solid? Could I really build with this? Can I really build a solid life with this person? And there's some things you want to tell them that you're not happy about, and you're wondering if their response to that is just to quickly run or to correct something, and vice versa. Clarify that Page of Cups for this person's intentions. King of Cups and the Six of Wands. Whoever this person is for you, Aquarius, it feels like this person only shows small signs of vulnerability, but in this situation, they might feel like they have to pull more water out in order to give you security that they are invested. You know, like I've said this example a billion times, but picture the King of Cups, a water fountain, a water bubbler, and the Page of Cups is a little Dixie cup that you're filling into a cup with water. This person gives you a little bit of their emotions, but not everything, because they feel more comfortable with that amount. But if you're requiring more from them, it looks like they will be open to giving you what you're needing if they feel it's going to be reciprocated, okay? So maybe you need more vulnerability from this person, Aquarius. Maybe that's what your complaint is. You feel like they're not affectionate enough, they're not open enough, they're not telling you how they feel for you enough, and you're needing that to feel confident going forward. Because there does seem to be potential here for you. Clarify that Knight of Swords. The King of Wands. So now we got a perfect match. So Aquarius, they're showing me that you and this person are not short of laughter with each other, chemistry with each other, physical attraction with each other. You guys have all that perfect. But where you feel like your relationship is lacking is where someone doesn't open up enough. Someone doesn't talk about the future plans enough. Someone doesn't let someone feel like they're even a part of someone's future. It's kind of what I'm getting. It's like I have an Aquarius that's like, all right, I know that they enjoy my company. I know that they care about me, but I don't feel like they're letting me know too much about where I stand in their future. It's kind of what that's showing me. With the Two of Wands being here, you showing me, you holding the world in your hand, you're either saying that a chapter needs to close or something needs to bridge you guys' gap a little bit. Like something is like preventing you guys from reaching your highest potential with each other. And you guys are trying to figure out how to do it. I'm getting from someone here that someone wishes that they can spend more time with their person and feels like they can't, but not because both parties don't want to, but feels like external factors are getting in the way. Whether someone works a lot, someone has a lot of different responsibilities outside of the relationship, someone is feeling like they're not like a main figure in one's everyday life. Just feels like they're an outlier. They're like on the outside, but still kind of being in. Like this might be someone that you hang out with from time to time and talk to on a daily basis, but you may not be a part of their day-to-day world where you're out running errands together, having dinner on a regular basis together. You feel like you're in this person's life, but not too many people in their life know about you and vice versa. And you want to be more integrated into their life, Aquarius. You want people who are close to them to recognize who you are and who you are in this person's life is kind of what I'm getting off of this, Aquarius. You don't want to run into one of their family members and they're like, who are you again? That's what it feels like. It feels like I have an Aquarius that's like, I want more reassurance that this is an investment for the future. I want to be part of your life more than just the way we are now. Yeah, I feel like Aquarius, you might be proposing an idea to this person in order to bring you guys' worlds a little bit closer together so you don't feel like you're just someone that pops in and out of one's life. That's what that's feeling like. Tell me more about that Four of Pentacles. Justice and the Seven of Swords in reverse. For some of you Aquarians, you may feel like something is kept as a secret right now. Whether you feel like someone's keeping you a secret or you're keeping someone else a secret, or you guys need to keep your relationship under wraps right now while something else gets taken care of. Whether someone's finalizing a divorce or someone is making plans to move and is just wanting to keep their private life private until everything's settled. Something feels like there's a reason why it all may need to be like this for right now. But I'm getting that you're tired of the waiting. Whether it's your decision to keep things under wraps and you're tired of your own promise to the plan. Or you agreed with this person that you would follow along with something, but now you're getting impatient. Because now you feel like you're kind of losing here. I wasn't getting third-party energy from the beginning, so I'm not going to focus too much on that. We take that however that resonated, okay? But I am getting an Aquarius that feels like there's a gap between the two of you, and you're trying to build a bridge to walk over it. But you need to know that this person's going to meet you halfway on that bridge and not force you to walk from starting point to final point and not be confident in that it's going to be a walk that's worth it for you. Six of Cups, Queen of Swords. For some of you Aquarians, there's something going on with your past that may be leaving you feeling triggered right now. Like something may be a repeated theme in your love life. Like you feel like you're constantly waiting for someone to either get over their ex or figure out their career, figure out this before you start to get what you want and deserve from a relationship standpoint. You're tired of being the patient one. You're tired of being the understanding one. You're tired of being the one that's like, oh, sure, focus on your work and career. I'll be here. Or, yeah, focus on your healing. I'll be here. You're tired of being that person is what it feels like. Because you feel like you're abandoning yourself in the process. Tell me more about how Aquarius feels about this person. The King of Swords and the Seven of Cups and the High Priestess. So Aquarius, I do feel like around this time frame, you're trying to look over what options are available to you and making a decision that is for your highest good, whether it includes this person or not. You're tired of allowing other people to have, you know, the right to figure out what they need and not you do the same. Like, you feel like you're always giving people clearance to focus on what they need to focus on in order to be sure to invest in this relationship. And now you want to spin that around and put it back on you, where you're like, you know what? The next person I date, I'm going to let them know I need to focus on a few things. And, you know, if I'm ready, I'm ready. It's like you're sick of being the one that's always self-sacrificing, self-abandoning to make a relationship work. Some of you Aquarians may feel like you made a huge sacrifice for this relationship and you feel like you haven't received the rewards yet. It's like, I feel like I have an Aquarius that's like, I made a huge sacrifice for this relationship because I saw the rewards, but my sacrifice has already been paid off, or I already did my part of the sacrifice, but I'm not seeing the reward from it. Whatever that means for you. I'm going to get another card. What's going on for Aquarius in their love life going forward, please? Ace of Swords. It feels like, Aquarius, there's more information you may be needing to gather around this time frame that's going to help you out a lot. All right? And that could be why that Page of Swords is here. You're collecting all the details, you're collecting all the data to make a very important decision for yourself in regards to your love life with or without this person. Because I am getting an Aquarius that's like, man, I'm always feeling like I can sacrifice things to secure the relationship, but people don't do that with me. Sometimes the answer isn't yes or no, it's wait. How did we go from everything to nothing? Do you ever think about me late at night? For some of you Aquarians, you had to put a relationship on timeout and pause because you started to see that everything that you were building was starting to be taken away from you with this person. Everything that you sacrificed for the relationship started to be taken away from you, and you're like, whoa, I made all these sacrifices and I didn't even get the reward out of it? No, hold up. It's kind of what I'm getting off of you. Let me get another one, but I'm going to use a different one. Let's use this one. Guilty. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. Aquarius, you may have someone that's feeling guilty about something. Like, someone may be aware that you made some sacrifices for the relationship and that they weren't able to live up to what you sacrificed for. Destiny, I'm struggling to find the right path. Yeah, Aquarius, I feel like right now would not be the best time for you to make any sudden decisions. It feels like you're just trying to figure out what your next step should be for yourself. Let's get your person's hidden message for those of you in no contact or limited communication. But for zodiac signs that came through this reading, strong Libra and Scorpio. Strong Libra and Scorpio. I have Taurus here. Aries, Leo, Sag. It's like your connection, your bond is really good, but it's the other stuff that is just not lining up for you, Aquarius, is what you are pretty much saying in this reading. It's like when you guys are around each other, it's fire, it's great. You're just getting sad that the other stuff is not proving itself too. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. You were my best friend and I cherished our friendship above all others. I still have dreams about you and our happy times together. This card keeps on coming in throughout the day. I feel like you're on the other side of my every breath. Yeah, Aquarius, there's something you're getting ready to do, but you're being guided to hold off for a second because there's more information coming to you. So I hope it all works out for you, okay? On to Pisces. Oh, and Aquarius, I have a new video coming up soon for you. Either tomorrow it'll be posted or Tuesday. My videos are a lot longer these days, so they're taking a lot longer to upload. So I do apologize for like the gap in waiting on them. Pisces, where's my water fishies at? All right. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Pisces, please tap into the energy of Pisces, please. Can you even see the sign? There we go. Pisces, tell me about Pisces right now. Pisces. Two more shuffles for Pisces. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful water fishies. All right, Pisces, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 8 of Swords. Their intentions with you, we have the Fool. Their behavior and actions towards you, the 10 of Cups. Beautiful. I'm very happy to see that. Your feelings for this person, we have the Chariot. In the overall energy, we have the Knight of Swords, influenced by the Ace of Pentacles. All right. You might have someone that overthinks a little bit, but I don't feel like it's going to cause any problems for you guys this week. But you do have someone that kind of overthinks. But do you know what's funny, though? What I just heard is that you started off the relationship being the worrywart, the one that's always worried and analyzing things. And that you guys kind of like changed up who takes on the worrying role. So I don't know what that means for you. Take that however it resonates, don't force it. But it looks like you and this person really do have a lot of potential here. All right, so let's start with this person's feelings. They got the 8 of Swords. You got someone that feels very restricted in something that they want to achieve with you. They feel like their hands are tied, they're limited, whether because of financial reasons, emotional reasons, or others. Someone wants to accomplish something with you, but they feel kind of restricted. The 6 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit. Pisces, you've got someone that is picturing a lot of growth between the two of you, a lot of success between the two of you. But they're kind of worrying about how to get from one point to the next point in whatever this is. But they see it with you. I don't know if they're overcomplicating things, but it's like they have a desired outcome with the two of you, and they feel like you would be happy about it, but they're kind of confused about how to actually get that. So they might be acting a bit quiet right now. They may have strong Virgo placements, Taurus placements too, and Leo. All right, let's clarify your feelings. You've got the Chariot. I just heard a motorcycle go by just when I'm looking at this car. So I don't know if that symbolizes something for you. Motorcycles move fast. They're able to independently zigzag through the highway more seamlessly. They have room for one person on a seat. Some of you Pisceans may feel like you kind of want to do something on your own right now. And that could be why this person's feeling restricted. So clarifying your feelings, I got the Emperor. So Pisces, you do want to build something secure with this person, but you may feel like there's something you got to do on your own first before following through with this person's plan. What are you trying to tell me? That could be why they have that 8 of Swords. They may want marriage with you or a long-term future with you, but they may be getting the sense that you're about yourself right now. You're about your job. You're about your own plans, your own abilities. They may be assuming that you can't fit everyone into your life while doing everything for yourself too. Some of you guys are at a distance from each other, and that could be where they feel restricted. Clarify that Fool. The Page of Cups and the High Priestess and the Knight of Pentacles. Pisces, I keep on getting that this person wants to offer you something, give you something. It feels tangible. It feels tangible, but right now they may feel like they're limited on doing it right now. Hold on for a second. For some of you Pisceans, someone may be wanting to propose marriage, but they need to save up money for, you know, a ring, or vice versa if you need to. For others, I can't shake it. This person wants to give you something. It feels tangible. It feels like it's something that you can touch. They wanna do something for you, but they may feel like they can't right now. And with their intentions being the Fool, they want to take some sort of chance or some sort of risk. And the Ten of Cups is their behavior. It's like whatever this risk is, it's because they know you're going to be in their life for a long time. And it'll be worth it. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles, please. Three of Pentacles and the Hierophant and the Four of Pentacles. For some, they want to work together with you, like go into a work opportunity with you. But I keep being brought back to some sort of tangible gift, Pisces, like someone wants to give you something that you're going to hold in your hand. But they feel like they can't give it to you right now. Maybe they're waiting till your birthday. I don't know. Clarify the Eight of Swords. This person is starting to aggravate me. They're coming in with this Eight of Swords energy, which is like a lot of mental gymnastic energy, activity. But because they're coming in like that, now I'm picking up on that. And it's like, what the fudge is this person doing or thinking? Someone's overthinking it, overthinking something. And it's making my brain mental mashed potato too. Clarify the Eight of Swords, Two of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Sun. Yeah, Pisces, this person wants to share something with you. And then I see the Three of Swords on the bottom in reverse. There could be an apology. That could be an apology, something to apologize to you about. Maybe they messed up. Maybe they ruined their reputation with you and they're trying to seek you out around this time frame to apologize. And that tangible item may be a card. But no, it feels like you guys are together. It doesn't feel like this is like an apology. Why do you feel like you're already together? Pisces, whoever this person is, they're coming in very giving, very generous. They want to do something for you because they feel like you deserve it. But something has gotten them like overthinking how to even achieve this with you, or whether it's the right timing to do this, or whether you're going to misunderstand why they're doing this and take it the wrong way. You know what? Let me clarify that Ten of Cups. Judgment and the Four of Swords and Justice. For someone may be wanting to move in with you and they're scared that you might think it's too soon. For others, there could be a talk about a baby and they may be scared that it'll be too soon. Or marriage, there's something that this person wants to move forward with the two of you, but they're scared about whether it's too soon or if they're even able to commit to following through with something, if it's something out of their hands right now. Pisces, it feels like someone's really in love with you and really wanting to like further this and make it really like locked in. Clarify Pisces energy. The Page of Swords. Some of you Pisces may be just focused on your career right now, your own goals, and you're not really seeing what this person is doing right now on the side. You're more focused on yourself right now, not realizing that this person's putting a lot of mental energy towards the next 10 years for the two of you, the next 20 years. Or they're overthinking an apology for some of you. Yeah, I'm sorry, cross-watcher, you're overthinking something. I feel like you need to get out of your head a little bit and ground your energy, and then your thoughts will line up smoothly. It feels like this is too all over the place. It's like Pisces, you got someone that's got several different ideas of how to show up for you that they're entertaining, but all those ideas are not coming in with a completion attached to it. It's just ideas being thrown around, throwing spaghetti noodles up on the ceiling and seeing what noodle's going to stick. And it's just, it's making someone not do anything at all, just thinking about it. And right now, the thinking about it is not really benefiting anybody. It's just keeping someone stuck. It's like, don't overthink it. Just trust. Just do it when you feel like you are meant to. Yeah, the Hanged Man and the Ten of Wands. And then I see the World in reverse. There's some sort of unfinished cycle that is leaving someone feeling like they can't do something right away. But Pisces, it feels like someone's making something more difficult than it needs to be in order to get up this hill with you. And you're over here just like trusting the process with that Hanged Man, letting go and letting God, letting things unfold naturally, while another person needs to feel like they're actively doing something in order to feel like they're doing something. But this is like busy work. Like busy work. Like when your boss has nothing for you to do, so they have you dust off the keyboard buttons on your computer. It's busy work. You may be busy, but you're not getting anywhere. You're just wasting energy. So I hope this made sense, Pisces. It feels like someone is targeting you as a long-term future, and they're making some sort of plan on how to solidify that, but they're throwing all these different ideas out, one pertaining to something tangible, but they're not like offloading it. So because this person's not being clear with you, you're kind of doing your own thing right now and letting your own life be your compass, and you're not worrying too much about what someone else is doing. You're not making your decisions based off of what this person's doing. You're like, hey, great. If they offer something, great. If not, I'm just sticking to my plans right now. You're making someone nervous. Someone really likes you. But it's like they feel like they can't confidently express that because they're scared that maybe it's one-sided, or what they're offering you might scare you off a bit because you're coming off as very independent. You could be dealing with a Cancerian, a Scorpio, a Pisces, an Aries, a Taurus, a Leo, a fellow Pisces. Not everyone is meant to stay forever. Some people come to teach you something. If I had cherished you more, would we have made it? For some of you Pisceans, someone didn't do anything, had a lot of grand ideas, but actually never did anything. Just thought about those ideas, but never actually created it into existence. So that could be what's going on. Pisces, you may be connecting with someone, whether right now or you were connecting with someone who had a lot of exciting ideas for the relationship, but they never actually brought them to materialization. They never told you about it. They never opened up to you about it. They just thought about it in their head and just stayed prisoned to their thoughts. So now someone may be not with you in their life anymore, and they're like, whoa, I should have taken a chance when I had a chance. I overthought something. I allowed fear to get in the way. The truth is more complicated than you think. I thought we had more time. Pisces, for some of you, you've got someone that really thought that they had plenty of time to think about how to navigate something, how to execute something, and before they looked up, they realized you were already gone because you got sick of waiting on action. I try to fall for someone else, but no one compares. If love had a weight, would you still carry it? Do you ever think of me too? Yeah, for some of you Pisceans, someone never actually gave you the gift. Someone never actually proposed to you. Someone actually never told you how they felt. Someone actually never asked you to move in, asked them to marry you. Someone actually didn't let you know what their plans were because they never executed them. And someone's in regret because they thought they had plenty of time, but even if there was more time, it looks like someone would still be stagnant about it. Someone overthinks. That's kind of sad. If this hasn't happened yet, cross-watcher, you still have time if Pisces and you are still connecting with each other. Don't wait until tomorrow to say how you feel about Pisces or what you would like to have with Pisces. You might not get another chance. I'm confused about what I should do about my feelings for you. I resisted my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart and you moved on. I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. Some of you Pisceans, someone chose to keep this as a friendship and claiming that they didn't want anything romantic because they were stressing. I'm feeling lost and I don't know what to do about it. Wow. That one was, I had to be MacGyver on that one. That one was difficult. All right. Hope that helps. I will be posting the rest of the September readings over the next couple of days, and then I'm going to be recording the October monthlies. Thank you for your patience on the readings for September. Now that I'm doing longer videos, they take so much more out of me to record, so I can't keep up with a weekly, upload basis because they're longer and they have more topics. Plus, YouTube takes a lot longer to upload a freaking hour-long video versus a 30-minute. So, thank you for your patience. What else? No, that's it. Thank you to my awesome mod squad. I appreciate you guys for showing up. And thank you for spending your Sunday with me. On that note, I rock that deck. Later, Gators.